How you feel personally, and then speak on that.
I mean, okay, personally, I don't want to put it.
In the world,
that was a 7-Eleven.
Man, hopefully everybody out there had a good, happy New Year. If you're here, we know you made it.
Oh yeah.
Are we live on TikTok?
We back, man.
We live TikTok, IG,
back.
The whole kit and caboodle. New York Regan. What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah.
Lovely Liz. Talent speaks for
Talent
me in the building.
Oh, we back.
What's up?
We back. We're
back.
gonna have a good, nice little episode tonight. Nice little episode.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, tonight we are live on TikTok and IG. So y'all stay tuned for YouTube. So just want y'all to know, if y'all gonna go back and forth, y'all can hop back on TikTok, hop back on IG. But listen, if y'all hop on TikTok, make sure y'all press that heart button. Make sure y'all show that love so we can get on that For You page.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And then after that, you know what I'm saying, you can rewatch whatever you miss, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube.
Yes.
And hit the like, hit the bell.
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe. Watch all the ads, you know what I'm saying?
All the ads.
All the ads.
If you don't want to watch it, just walk away and come back.
Just watch the ads, please.
All of them.
Yeah.
Just
All right,
watch the
fellas.
ads. Watch the ads.
All right, so where we starting at? We're gonna start with any other news. We're gonna start with.
Well, first and
sports,
foremost, man, how was everybody's week? Be Glenn over here.
Yeah. Jody, the one and only. This is your boy Jody, the one and only.
Solo Dolo Swag.
And bros, you know what it is.
Check out the white shoes.
Yeah, of course, man. Look, don't talk about us. We just, this is our lounge stage, man. Let's, we lounging, IG. Don't beat us up too bad.
Yeah.
So how was everybody's weekend, man? Everybody had a good weekend, you know what I'm saying? Well, we almost to the weekend again.
I'm about to say
Again.
Oh yeah, man.
Lovely,
man.
Everybody
I can't wait. This weather just crazy, man.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, this weather crazy. But it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
No doubt. I mean,
I spent the weekend down my brother's, man. We went to the range shooting out some AKs and some, some shotguns, shotty bodies, the Uzis, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We had a good, nice little time.
Wow.
So,
right.
Celebrating his 40th birthday. So shout out to my little bro.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
All right, Talent speaks for me. He said great weekend. All right. We about to be up on another one, so.
Well, anybody else too in the comments, let us know how y'all week been last weekend,
Yeah, no doubt. IG, TikTok, let us know. Talk to us.
Oh yeah.
So
Let's dive in. Oh,
I was gonna say mine been pretty funny. You know what I'm saying? Because we started school. Normally, I would have my daughter in my class, but I don't got my daughter this time. But I had this crazy lunatic girl come in the classroom and she tried to buck up at me because I took her phone. So, yeah. So let me ask y'all this, man. Do y'all feel like your kids can live without their phones?
We did.
In this day, they can.
But wait a minute. We did.
Yeah, they can. But they don't want to.
Yeah,
They don't want to.
They don't want to.
You know what I'm saying?
They definitely don't want to.
So what is the proper age to have a phone?
That is an excellent question.
That is a good question.
That is an excellent question.
Are we saying a phone with phone service?
Smartphone.
What is the proper age to say, okay, like give them a phone? Like what is the...
So this is the funny thing. It's funny you say that because in the class they was like, how y'all gonna take the phones? This is my lifeline. But I'm like, who's texting or talking to you right now? Like you in class. What's that important that you need your phone right now? They're talking, this is my lifeline though. I'm like, this ain't your lifeline. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the perfect age is when you can pay for it.
Hey, I'm with you on that.
What you
I
gonna
don't
pay
know.
for
'Cause
that?
my niece is only one, about to be 2, and she got a little phone. And
Man, stop
She
it.
probably can work it better than you.
Playing.
She probably can work that
Are you
joint better
kidding?
than
Are
you.
you serious? It's not even working, huh? Tell me it just got like regular games on it.
It's got regular games on
Just
it.
to make them feel good.
Hey, but
Here you
she
go,
be
play something
playing with
regular.
that joint. I'm like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, my son, man, they be swiping and I be
Yeah.
like, dang, like
You
they
work
know
it
what
better
to
than
go
me.
right.
Pause.
Go to YouTube, looking at everything, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yo, look, that's crazy.
So
Hey,
what's the age though? Because you know what I'm saying, I just
Like a legitimate phone we talking about.
yeah, like a smart. I just bought my son one.
so
I didn't want
what's the
to,
age? What's
but-
the age? What's the age? of it?
Man.
My son, he's 10.
10. Okay.
He's 10.
Was he calling you?
Yeah, he calling me.
Look.
Look, he upstairs texting me. I'm like, boy, if you don't come down these stairs,
Shoot, that happened in my daggone house. My kids text me. They in the basement. I'm upstairs. They texting. Like, come on, man. I'm upstairs.
Go
Man.
ahead and give me that OJ daddy.
yeah. Can you unlock my tab?
It's kind of tough because you want them to be okay. That can we consider that a piece of tech, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
So you want them to kind of be a little bit tech savvy early, correct? So it's like you want to introduce them. It's like an introduction stage. Now I believed in, like you said, your niece have a little phone. That, to me, okay, that's it's like the introduction to, I guess you want to say, technology. But at the same time, it's like, how far do we go when it comes? Because they got a lot of parental guidance stuff, like when it comes to platforms and certain things.
Right.
You can stop that. They don't need to go. You know what I mean? Right. And plus, I believe if they do get it, if you do give it to them, then you should be connected as a parent so you can see what everything they doing.
Yeah.
Because today is dangerous. I don't care what nobody say. Like,
I got everything locked down.
Oh,
on
yeah.
my
So,
phone,
yeah.
boy.
We got a comment. So K. Orris, Nails and Things says, as long as the environment at home doesn't revolve around the phone, I think the child can go without it. It depends on how they are exposed to the phone and what they see from the parents. True that?
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I agree.
What's up, Miss K.
I
Orris?
agree.
How you doing?
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I agree with that
That's
statement.
my buddy there.
Because you can't let your kid just be, But can we say the same thing about video games?
Yeah. So
I mean, I don't know.
So Rome, you know what I'm saying? Yours, what kind of video games? Like especially violence, right?
My
Especially
son
violence.
is an outside person though. He don't
Right.
like his attention span is the video games don't his attention span. He'd rather be outside.
Well, that's
So
good.
I thank God for him right now. But I got 2 others. But I thank God for my older son that he don't.
Yeah.
He's not really.
He
you know
getting
what I'm
caught
saying?
up in
Yeah.
there.
Oh nah. He's like you see what he can't do that. Like he'll be like, okay, 10 minutes. He like, all right, can I go outside? Like
Yeah.
he's out. But which I mean, I thank God for right now. But at the same time, when do we do the same the way we do cell phones? Do we do the same thing with video games? I mean,
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. So I mean,
Like, I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
I do. But then there's some games, right? Like that. I don't know. Like some games got a little bit of some other stuff in it that he really should. Like, what's the joint? World War Z. I don't know if anybody played that.
No.
joint.
Nah, I never played it.
But that joint dope. Like, but you know what I'm saying? He played that, but then they be having like language in that joint. You know what I'm saying? And then, like when he on it, I don't let him chat. You know what I'm saying? Because
So I'm glad you said that.
Roadblocks. Watch out for the roadblocks.
I don't like the whole playing the game and talking to people from, you know what I'm saying, wherever.
Australia.
Yeah.
It don't even gotta be Australia.
Yeah.
It's just that people say things on there that is just, you know what I'm saying, sometimes it's racist, it's sexist, it's all
of
these
it.
things, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's
you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
you don't want your kids privy to that. So, you know what I'm saying, like, and no, you don't want to shelter your kids, but at the same time, some of the stuff that them cats be saying on there, I mean, think about it. I listen to my boys play like 2K. And all you hear is, you're trash, you're trash. And like, the
Oh, it'd be
whole
worse than that,
time.
bro.
Oh, yeah, I know
yeah.
that. I
They
just
be
don't want to
getting
say all that.
and all that.
Okay, to piggyback off all that, now and I'm gonna bring this up because I think it needs to be brought up. Did y'all hear the story about the 6-year-old, and this happened in Virginia, that went to his teacher and shot his teacher, right?
Wow.
All right.
I didn't hear
So
that one.
to piggyback on all of what we talking about when they talk about cell phones and video games, I throw out this question: when did it came a time? Because I don't play video games, so but like how you got the Call of Duties and you got these military games that actually expose you to like reality weapons,
Right.
Yeah.
Like it actually.
Oh, it shows you to a
it
T.
shows you reality, like how to operate these like real weapons. ain't it so funny? Because I was telling a friend of mine, I'm like, so when did? Because I remember back when we played, like, do y'all remember the games like Contra and all them games back then? It was like the weapons that was used was like sci-fi-ish. Like, it wasn't reality. Like, you have a bazooka that shoot like 50 rounds at a time or something. It was just basically the
Crazy
video. It
stuff.
wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like nothing was realistic. It was
Lasers.
all. Yeah. See, there you. Yeah.
Phaser lasers.
Yeah. Now it's like everything is just realistic. Like, for a 6-7-year-old to be able to know how to work and operate a weapon. Come on, man. Like, it's just. It's, to me, it's crazy.
Dangerous.
It's just, it's
But
crazy.
more importantly than that, man, what was a 6-year-old doing having even access to the weapon?
And exactly.
Yeah, they said it
You know
was
what
the
I'm saying?
mother's gun.
Yeah, it was the mother's gun.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and he took it to school.
You got to
and
think,
shot
at
his
6 years old, man, what is a 6-year-old thinking? But did you hear that? I haven't read the story all in detail, but I did hear that she walked the rest of her kids after she was shot.
Yep, after she was shot.
Walked the rest of her kids, like, I guess, to safety or something.
Yeah, outside the classroom. She helped them all get out the classroom.
Did she live or did she?
No, she lived.
Yeah,
She lived.
Yeah,
Yeah,
She was
she
in
lived.
critical condition, I think,
Yeah.
at one point. But
Yeah.
Bravo to her, man, for, you know what I'm saying, getting the kids out.
indeed, man. I mean,
Yeah,
being shot.
teachers are definitely not, you know what I'm saying,
Crazy.
not giving enough, you know?
Oh, no.
Let me ask y'all this. If y'all was in that predicament, right, and a kid coming up and trying to fight you in class, what you doing?
Oh, we rumbling.
I mean, what grade we talking about? Are we, is this kindergarten?
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, what we talking about? Hey, I mean, look, I ain't gonna sit there and just get my ass whipped. Come on now. Right? Talent speak for me. Hold on, let me read the comment. Talent speaks for me. I caught my son sneaking to play his game at 12 in the morning. Needless to say, he was on lock. And I turned the screen time on his phone down. The internet goes off at 9 on the Xbox.
Dang it.
Yo, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. So you look, you ain't coloring. You coloring out the lines. Get your dude. I don't know. Like, I mean, Jody, you kind of swole, so I can see you slinging somebody through the wall.
Man, look here. Y'all know, okay, like, people got to understand, okay, this is the thing.
Through the
So we got another comment before you go there.
Yeah, go ahead, B.
Kaor said the teacher asked for help multiple times with the child due to the issues she was having with him, but no one would help her. She told the other kids to run when she saw the gun. Wow.
Can you only imagine? Lord Jesus.
Cheese and crap.
So let me tell y'all something. It's crazy that we've been talking about this subject because y'all know I worked at a juvenile prison before. And I think a lot of people don't understand that, yes, there is juvenile prisons for kids that commit crimes like murder, attempted murder, whatever it means, heinous crimes. And let me tell you, these kids are like not kids. Like, some of them are 14 and they like 6'2", 200
That is
pounds
true.
already.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And with the juvenile system, you're not allowed to use weapons. So we was like,
Gotta use force.
we got to use force. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the same time, it's not fair that we put the pressure, and we had training. So it's not fair that we put pressure on teachers that have to be the parent, the teacher, security, the therapist.
Right.
It's not fair, and especially for what they get paid. That's crazy. And I don't care 6 to 18. I don't care. He getting slung.
And a lot of times, these type of schools that he work at, the school is actually on the campus of where they live at. So they got dorms literally there. So I had to do a one-on-one with a student like that, and the student was like 6'4", 235 pounds. He was straight solid. But people don't realize, like, their anger is different.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
what?
So, you know what I mean? When they get mad, they got like gorilla strength.
What?
Right.
And we forgetting they're young, so they got
Yes.
their conditioning is like they can go for the whole day. They on
Right.
one for the whole day.
Yeah.
It ain't no slowing down.
And,
no stuff.
and
You
for
on
like,
it for
and the thing
whole
is
day.
like, my thing is when I had to deal with this one kid, I was wondering what was he so mad at to be so strong like that? Like, what is somebody had to do something to you terribly to be so mad when he got angry? And what was sad, it took like 5 to 6 teachers to take this dude down.
But you know why? You want to know why? They're not what the word I'm looking for. They're not, I want to say evolved enough, or they're not like mentally capable enough to understand that they are the testosterone or the levels have risen. So they don't know how to control it. They kids, they don't know how to control. It's like sometimes when they go.
Right.
They going all the way. There's no, as you age and as you mature, you could be like, okay, I'm tripping. Let me go ahead and calm down. I did this. Let me calm down. But then as kids, they're not developed that well. So it's like, okay, once they
mentally.
go, they not developed. So once they go, they go.
Yeah.
They go. Like you.
I've never experienced that to the magnitude of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was so calm and quiet, you know what I mean? But I was like, if this kid would ever, like, go off, it's going to be bad. And when he went off that one time, he came in the room and he just hit the door. He was like, boom, hit the door. I was like, Jesus, he got, like, crazy strength. And then what you have to do is, in these type of situations, you have to de-escalate it. So imagine you trying to bring a dude from 125 down. You got to bring him down and talk to him like, it's going to be all right, John. Let's go ahead and walk around this corner and we're going to talk about it. And he don't want to talk about it.
Right.
He ready to just swing at everybody.
They already up,
Right.
because they already up there. That level is already raised.
And then
It's
they want to tell you, take him to the padded room. And no, you crazy.
You know what? Sometimes I think though, because I was watching, my son came home before Christmas from school, and it was like a numerous amount of fights at school, right? So he showed me.
Wow.
He showed me like video clips because that's what they do now. Everybody records the fights that go on in the school.
Mm-hmm.
So this two girls was in a classroom, and the one girl just stole on her, right? Another girl really wasn't fighting back like that, but then she started to fight a little bit. So the teacher comes, she's like, "Oh no, please don't fight in my class." So it's like, teachers go to school and they learn how to teach a subject, but nobody's teaching these teachers, or I don't know, maybe they are. I would hope that they're teaching these teachers how to break up these fights.
Right.
Because some of these teachers are small. Like, how can they break up a fight?
But to be honest, that's not what they signed up for.
It's
And
not,
that's not their job.
but it's the reality of life, man.
I know.
These kids.
I agree with you. I'm not agreeing with you. But what I'm saying is, some of these, this is not what they go. They ain't go to. Let me tell you, a lot of these teachers ain't go to college and and they say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go try to be security as well. They looking at it from the standpoint.
Yeah.
I'm being a teacher. I'm going to teach these kids. I'm gonna make a difference. I ain't trying to be security as well, man. Like, come on, man. Y'all supposed to have security in there. It's crazy. So I think a lot of times, and remember when they took the resource officer out school? Oh no, that didn't last too long because now they back in there. That didn't last too long. But I'm just saying, like, what are you supposed to do these? I'm sorry, I commend teachers. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
And to the point earlier, man,
I'm killing
they don't get paid enough, man. They do not get paid nearly enough.
Like, I commend teachers.
And then they only get paid once a month.
Yeah, man. What is that about?
I know it balances out equally the same.
He's talking to me. I know. I was sitting looking at my phone. I was just like,
no, but we already do that. That's how they are.
a joke.
Yeah, and it's always been like that though. But
my
Solo,
sister's a teacher.
yeah, it's always been like that. That's how it is.
Bro, y'all don't understand what it feels like to go from every 2 weeks to getting paid at the end of the week. And you got to go to work. You got to deal with kids. And this is my suggestion to people. And a lot of people have been talking about wanting to be teachers, but I've been listening online that they be like, no, I don't want to do it because it's crazy. Like, I'm like, it's crazy to a certain degree. That's why I was like, when you think about Jody's job, Jody's job is a headache, but Jody know how to talk to people. So it's easy to do that. So I feel like if you're going to get in this field, you got to be able to be relatable to the kids, because if you ain't relatable, you're going to get ate up. And if you're going to start out, go to elementary, go to preschool. Don't go to high
Well,
school.
let me read this comment, because then I got something. Chorus Nelson thing said, teachers are superheroes. Yes. More schools are bringing in specific kinds of therapists and counselors to assist kids that have the developmental issues as well as issues from home coming to school. That's a facts. That is facts. And then Butterfly 2000, yes, once a month budget, be real. And Talent Speaks to Me said, that's why there are so many teachers who have lost their passion because they're divided in so many parts.
Absolutely.
What?
Right.
I mean, everything everybody says is absolutely true. But can I say something to everybody? Why is there just that once a month? What is that about? Because I'm sure somebody had to ask questions, or at a town hall meeting or school meeting.
Yeah, Larry, you asking him? You asking him town hall meeting
Look,
questions?
dude,
Larry?
can we talk about this once a month thing?
Let me tell you something. When I say the struggle is real with that, like, that is not, it's not funny how, you know what I mean? Because when you used to, you can work, let me tell you something, y'all. You can work part-time and still get paid every 2 weeks, and you're going to expect something, right? Versus you waiting a whole month. And this is the crazy thing. You don't get paid on the 15th when it's like the middle. You getting paid at the end of the month. So that means you got to take every ration, everything you make, everything you got to spread that joint like butter.
Right.
Butter. You know what I'm saying?
Peanuts.
Yeah, but like, okay, so
Exactly.
Well, Butterfly,
No
okay,
jam.
Butterfly 2000 said yes, once a month is real. I don't know. I'm sure she probably know, but I'm asking. So if so many people have an issue with it, why is it once a month?
Bro,
like,
I have an
what
issue.
is it? I know,
Yeah,
but
I'd
so
like to know
why
too.
is it once a month?
Yeah.
I
know.
don't know what it is, and I'm gonna
Anybody
say
in the comments?
I'm
y'all know
gonna
the
say
answer.
this to you.
Why is it once?
If you live down the street from your job, from your school, it's easier for you because you can get there, right? But if you like me or any other teachers that's driving 40 minutes away, 30 minutes away, an hour away, and that's every day until you get paid. You see what I'm saying? That's gas.
Right.
So this is the sad thing that people don't realize. When I started, you know what I'm saying? I didn't add up the cost of how many days I was going to be driving for gas. And I'm thinking like, dang, okay, you know, funds is running kind of short. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and get this check. They was like, oh, so what you got to do, Mr. Brown, is you got to put in your hours. I'm like, I thought I did. They was like, well, you know, you got to wait another 4 days. I was like, look. So he gonna need that now.
Yeah. So when you started,
This
okay,
gas
I'm not
tank
trying
can't
to.
wait
Hey, look,
4 days.
exactly. I'm not trying to get in the bit. So when you start, do you know how you got to wait 2 weeks in the hole? Do you got to put like a month in the hole?
Bro, it was a month.
Stop lying.
No.
I didn't. So they expect you to go
Big
2
Glenda.
months. So wait a minute.
I don't
so
know.
wait a minute.
No, I'm saying you was with me.
Yeah,
What?
I mean, you told me.
No. So wait a minute. So they expect you to go 2 months without getting paid?
Bro, let me tell you
You
something.
lying. I swear to God.
Listen, no.
I burn that school to the ground.
Listen.
Everybody in it. Gone. We go.
Like, so, and you bet, and this is the sad thing. I came at the end of the month. So I had to wait until the next following month to get paid. And that was only for like 2 days of work.
Wow.
So
2 days of work.
Talent
let me-
speaks for
I
me.
got- yeah.
Go ahead, you got it.
All right, talent speak for me. Say, I could not be able to make it once a month with my two boys. I hear you on that.
Yeah, man.
And Seraphine Alfazo. Oh, good morning. Hey, how you doing? From Germany. Good morning from
morning,
Germany. Looking
Seraphine.
like
Good morning,
yeah,
good
you
morning.
guys looking like the Muppet Show. Really? I knew somebody had jokes. Really? That's what we going today. That's what we doing. Look, that's what we doing. And then Lovely Liz said, I worked at Brown University and it was monthly pay as well. Even the
Wow, even the
universities is
universities?
monthly?
Wow.
What
that's
the
crazy.
world? Tell us, people. That's why these kids getting all these teachers. I don't.
Can somebody read the TikTok?
November Sky said the government gets paid twice a month. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We need teachers and they are so underpaid. Yeah, that's
Once
true.
a month. Hey, so let me ask a question because I did hear this before. Hold on, let me do. Butterfly 2000 said, "Oh wow, what county do you work for?" I guess you're talking to you solo. Then Chorus Nails and Things said, "Just looked it up. Some schools get paid bi-weekly.
Yeah,
It's the
some do.
district, state level to the side. Then
Fairfax
tell us,
County
not Muppets.
and Prince William do probably, but
Yeah.
not where I'm at.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, just
We getting
not
coins.
not to get off of it.
Tell
But
them where you from,
Yeah.
Solo.
I'm just when I worked for Fairfax County, it looked beautiful. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But that's one of the things where like, you know, from a legal perspective, where certain things don't need to be left up to the state, right? Because as I just said that, what is it? The district. Yeah, what is it?
District, county, or district.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
state,
district and the state
county, or district. It
decides.
depends. Yeah.
You know it's crazy. So look, it's crazy when you in an interview with the principal, right? And he making the job sound good. So he's like, so how we gonna get paid? So to that question right there, that's what he.
When he took that breath before he said that,
Yeah.
So well, let me ask you a question. So not to
Multiple
get
opportunities.
So do they take the taxes off of the whole monthly, like, because you know the percentage is different. Like, is that
They take your time.
man? That is crazy.
Take your time.
So y'all ain't never protest, like have a
I mean, I can see why now being in this position, and I've always worked in the different side of the school system. I never worked in this specific as being a teacher. I've always been like a after school program director or something like that for the county, right? Or worked in other things. We got paid bi-weekly, but being in this position right here, I'm not gonna lie, like it's tough because like I'm used to getting paid like every other week to where now, like I had to show Beagling my actual dates of when I get paid because it didn't sound like you lying. It didn't sound like you lying. Like no, I'm dead serious.
So
bro.
let me
I'm
ask you a
dead serious.
question. Let me ask a question because I know y'all got summer breaks off, right? Do you get paid during that time or no?
If you are a sub, no. If you are a teacher, yes. But then your benefits get, you know what I mean? What happens is they take out a little bit through the week, through the year, right? And what happens is through the summertime,
They
pay you with that.
Yeah, that's how
They,
my
wait a
aunt's
minute.
bus
They
driver.
pay you with the little bit that they already take out your check.
So my aunt used to drive buses. She's up in the inside the building now. She don't really drive too much, but she used to do that throughout the year. As she was driving the bus, they would take out money. Now you got to elect to do this. They take out money, and then that way, when you're off during the summer, you still get a paycheck.
Getting that check,
Right. So they take
Now
this like
you
a
probably can do
flexible spending account.
You probably can do like Butterfly said. She said she works summer school, but you could do like summer school runs or sports. Sometimes sports goes into the summer where they doing some summer school runs, so they can make a little cash here.
So
and
for
there.
me, I would have to be working summer school. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if this the crazy thing, I need to find something. I thought about this over there. I was like, man, May come around the corner. Y'all gonna see me at Wildly World. Can I take you back?
But but like for you though, like you could. I mean, you just gotta use what God gave you, man. Like you teach. What are you teaching right now?
Music, of course.
Yeah. So I mean, get some of these kids who want to learn some extra stuff, some lessons, piano lessons, drum lessons.
So that's the key right there. The key for me right now is by May to have some personal businesses flowing, so I don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Can you charge them?
Yes and no.
You can
yes.
you can sell candy in the classroom.
5 cents for this bubble gum, right? Bubblicious, right? Bubblicious going to twice.
Man,
But it's one of them things where it's like, it's you just got to be really and me. I'm gonna tell you something. When I get I'm very like Scrooge. Like I don't buy for myself. I try not to do it. I try to put all my money towards like bills and stuff. But now it's like it's even harder because the moment I get my check,
because you got a budget.
It's gone.
That's like budgeting like a mug,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
When I get my check,
budget.
it's gone. Like it's gone. Like I don't even see it. I thought it was bad when I didn't see my second check. This joint gone. Like people waiting. Like, oh, you finally got it? Come here. You finally got paid? Come here.
Yeah, I'll take
all right.
that.
I'll take all of that.
Man,
got a
that's
comment
a
on
yeah. We got a couple comments. Yeah, Butterfly 2000 said I work summer school, and then Tanks on Hard and Tressie said I work for a year with 3 weeks off.
Man.
So well, let me ask everybody out there. Then what is the motivation? I mean, I know teaching the kids and making a difference.
Well, that's why there's
But
a
when you
shortage in teaching,
yeah,
bro.
because when you look at the pay, right, and then we look at you got to be security, and then you look at everything that goes on with the administration,
They're
and policy.
babysitters.
Yeah, and so what is it that's motivating people to just say, "Let me be a teacher"? Then, like, what is and I get it, trying to make a difference, but what else?
Okay, so let me tell you mine, which is what happened. It was this is about to be a real serious, funny story. Okay, 2018. Principal said, "Hey man, I wanted to be the AD. I wanted to be because I used to coach B. Glenn's son in football, so I wanted to transition to be a high school coach or the AD. The position was already filled, so he said, "Hey, look, man, come be a chorus teacher." I said, "Nah, I'm good. It was my daughter who said that. Now you know when it's your daughter asking you, y'all need teachers because they don't ask you for them. She was like, "Dad, look, we need a chorus teacher. Can you please come to the school?" And I was like, I don't know. And then she was like, please. And this is the sad thing. It got to the point to where the teacher that they had didn't even realize it. He urinated on the floor. He urinated on the floor.
Chorus teacher?
Yes, in class. And the kids recorded it and put him on.
What he was 99?
What is going on over
No.
there?
What is he,
So-
an alcoholic and he couldn't control himself?
I don't
His
know
liver
what
bad?
happened.
His liver must have been
I
bad.
thought they were joking, but when I got to the school, the kids showed me. I was like, this is how bad it's gotten, yo, to where they just bringing people that need jobs,
Right.
that need work. So, when I came into it, I realized I was like, but I actually like my job. I love it. The only thing I will say that I have a problem with is I have to prioritize more with my money, which I was already good at that. But now it's just like, imagine, you know what I'm saying, you get paid and then you're expecting to get a certain amount. And then when you do get paid, you got to just divvy that out the way. And then now you got to figure out, okay,
A whole month.
I got to wait another month.
A whole
I got to
month.
wait another month to get paid again.
Lord Jesus.
You know what I'm
man.
saying? So,
Baby,
That's the
look
tough
like
one.
we gonna be canned beans and noodles tonight. Oodles and noodles, and we're gonna be shopping at Costco getting a big box of oodles and noodles. And
the funny and what's crazy is this: the funny things that this is the funny thing too. Say for instance, you the type of person like you may want a pair of tennis shoes, right? Or pay, and you may take out like $10, $20 a check or whatever like that, right? And you doing that. Now it's like, dang, I gotta my next check, I gotta divvy out how much I want to do for the next following month. So it may be a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, man, I ain't gonna be able to get these J's until summer.
You see what I'm saying? That's exactly like
All
it
right,
is.
we're going to read some of the comments. Seraphine said, I like to see the development at the children and to be part of it, influence them a positive to grow with self-confidence. I like that. Okay.
No doubt.
Then Butterfly 2000, I would say it's the passion, but for the past 2 years, I have had a change of heart.
Wow.
So Butterfly 2000, when you say you had a change of heart, I don't want to put you on the spot, or I mean, if you want to come up or whatever, I don't want to put you on the spot. But when you say that, what is you talking about? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I want to know what is okay. That happens. The passion is gone. So what is the motivation? Like,
A job.
I mean, but isn't there, okay, do you, this could be your passion, but do you transfer schools? Do you go to a better district? Like, can you go to a district? Like, okay, you say
I get what you're saying,
other district pay two weeks. Okay, can you at least make it easier by transferring to
I think what makes it harder too is that if your class is terrible, if you got like your kids is terrible, now you got to go to work. And now you got to deal with these bad, and it depends on what grade you're working with. I'm gonna tell you right now, working in high school, it's got to be the most.
Oh my God,
it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, they going through hormones. They think they know everything. They want to step to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's better off working with an elementary school where they're naive to, you know what I mean, to stuff.
Oh yeah,
they're not too naive, but it's like, you know what I'm saying?
You
But
can deal with them a little bit.
but high
Some of them
school,
little ones, boy.
it's not bad as high
Yeah.
school.
So Butterfly 2000 says school shootings and lack of security in the schools. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, my school, we got metal detectors.
you got what?
Yeah, we got metal detectors. They come to the metal
Wait a minute.
That
Whoa,
joke
whoa,
don't
whoa.
mean
Are you
nothing.
at a high school?
DC
Yeah.
got.
I'm about to
DC
say,
got metal
Lord
detectors.
Jesus.
Yeah, I
Still
got- yeah, I
coming
got-
in.
So
I metal
look,
detectors.
Butterfly 2000. So when you say, do you? I don't want to put it out there, but what district are you in? And do y'all have resource officers? Like,
Right.
I mean, or do
What is that?
you even
Explain that.
feel safe? Do you feel safe with a resource officer? Because some resource officers, I don't know. I mean, I'd be like,
what
Lord,
is that? What is like
the
explain
police
it.
officer at the school.
Okay, yeah, we got one.
Do you feel
It's a lady.
safe with the resource officer?
She
And then we
nice.
got Tank So Hard, and as she said, you got to love what you do, but it does get stressful. And then Seraphine said, but I only did like early musical education, and that wasn't every day like a regular teacher. I respect the work of a teacher. I couldn't do normal teaching classes every day.
Indeed.
Right.
And Butterfly 2000 said Fairfax County Law.
I would say I don't think we have the resource. Those
Resource officers.
yeah, we have one lady who teaches there.
Oh Lord.
And she is an officer, but
Oh,
I don't
God.
exactly. Yeah, but I don't. I'm gonna tell you right now, if a fight was to break out, she's not doing nothing.
All right,
No.
I'm about to say something, and this is realistic in reality. I don't want to call. Just bear with me. I'm just asking.
Uh-oh.
Would there be a difference between teaching in the inner city and suburbs?
Okay. So can I say this? Yeah, I mean, yeah. This is what I'm gonna say. No, it depends on where you at. Because I'm gonna say this: where we live in the country, but we're close to Maryland. So it's a lot of Maryland kids, in inner city kids, where we live at, that don't care. Like, they are gangster with it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and I go to a majority of a black school. The school I go to is majority black. The step team black. I mean, it's the dance team is black. I mean, it's crazy. You know what I mean? The cheerleaders are all black. I mean, I think there's one Caucasian girl in there, but other than that, though, I mean, no, I don't. And
You saying no?
And I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Why? Because I'm gonna say no.
You
No,
saying
he's
no?
not doing it.
No, you're not teaching in the inner city.
No, but no, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. There's no difference, because I'm gonna say the only difference for you is that, for your son and y'all got like playgrounds, and y'all got like stores close to each other. Like where we live at, there's nobody literally, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a small area. Everybody know each other. Nobody outside playing. Nobody else. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing really to do. So you gonna get in trouble. They get in trouble. Like, it's either, from what I was hearing from this one guy, he said it's either jail or death up there in Colonial Beach area. Also, a lot of the kids are dropping out. A lot of kids having kids at a young age. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm praying that my son get a scholarship. and it's like it's bad.
Well,
I didn't think it was gonna be like that,
So
but it's terrible.
Butterfly 2000 said, no, the new generation of kids are different no matter where you're at.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll be a little different if we went to Chicago or something like that. I ain't.
That is a fact.
He like, so y'all transferring me to Chicago?
Nah, keep me here. Keep me here. Keep me
You're
here.
like, are you sure?
I'll wait 2 months to get my check.
He said too much.
Be like, that's a big negative.
Exactly.
I'm changing fields. That's
Honey,
all right.
we're gonna be living in the shack.
Here go my 2 weeks. I'm done.
Forget I even came in your office.
What did Mark say? Well, we moving on down.
Let me tell you, man. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Some of these inner city, man. I came up in DC schools, so I will tell you my story a little bit, just real quick. Just imagine me going from metal detectors to all I did was cross that bridge, and now it's like, okay, I will put it out there. When I went to DC schools, there was no white people. I went to school with all blacks.
I believe it.
So then when I crossed that bridge because of sports and everything like that,
Different.
it's a whole different ballgame. And it was crazy to me. I thought we was, and this is untrue, I'm not lying. I thought, because I was young, I was a kid, I thought we were still segregated at the point because it was
That's
all,
how it is. Yeah.
it was all black.
was,
It wasn't no white people in my school. You
TC
feel what I'm
Williams
saying?
like that too. TC
Yeah, it
Williams
was no
was
white
like
people.
that, yeah.
So once I came to Virginia, then it was like, wait, whoa, like no metal detectors, no. It was like, wow, okay.
They had that. They did. Yeah, you.
Oh,
right.
we just wide open here. Okay, you know, it was so funny because I got in a fight my first day of school because
How crazy it is.
When I came to, that's what I thought I had to do but they was like, no, Mr. Elder, we don't do that here. We're communicators. I was like, what? Like, because in the city
We're bucket fillers.
Yeah, we ain't do all that in the city. Like what? Like I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to set my dominance in this school. Like don't mess with me. But then they like, no, we don't do that here. Like, okay, my bad. Like it's a difference. It's just a difference.
It's definitely a difference. I was telling the kids at my school, I said, yo, when we was growing up, people got shot over tennis shoes. People got robbed over jackets.
Why you think they got uniforms? No, they got uniforms in the city because even back then they was getting their shoes taken. And then this the thing, because you got to catch a metro bus and everything with grown people. Like there ain't no school buses. So you on the bus or you know what I'm saying? You with, you know, regular people. So they take your stuff.
Do y'all remember the starter jackets?
Oh yeah.
People was getting shot up over the starter jacket.
God.
Do you remember those?
This dude said the starter jacket.
Did you have one?
No.
So K. Orr said, we are talk first, hit second. People.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. We are communicators. We don't do that here. I'm like, what? Like, dude said something to me, so I hit it. Like, like it was crazy.
Yeah, they was taking starter jackets. They was taking
starter jacket. I don't even remember what.
Yeah, I remember somebody getting killed over one of them joints back in the day.
Yeah, they
man.
did. They did.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Actually, kids was getting. Matter of fact, that's why they started trying to do something. Because I can't remember because a lot of kids was getting killed over their starter jackets. Yeah.
And them jackets, if y'all don't know what they are, they were basketball. They were football jackets too, but they were mainly basketball, football, and I think they were baseball. Didn't they have baseball too?
I don't even know, man. I don't know.
I just know they were basketball.
Starter jacket.
I know they were basketball.
I had a Notre Dame joint.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they ain't take that
starter
joint.
Jones, boy.
I'm surprised they ain't take that one.
What you mean? Look at that big B.
Yeah. Notre Dame joint.
Yeah, I wish some nigga would.
I mean, everybody had them, you know.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, down here they did.
We was in the LO.
Shoot,
I was living in Lorton at that time.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it was crazy back then, man. So times are different, though.
Yeah, so you know, let's just give a big shout out to all the teachers, man. We definitely appreciate all the teachers.
I appreciate
you.
Yeah, man. It ain't easy, man. I swear it ain't. Y'all good. I'll be walking around with a gun. As soon as I get the first class, walk in there, I put my gun right on the table. So listen here, class. My name is Jody McGrath. And what's the dude? Oh no, what's the Key and Peele joke when he was like the names and stuff? Jake Quetta. So that's what y'all gonna do right now.
Boy, crazy.
I'll be just like him.
I think certain subjects, I don't know which ones are easy. Let me ask y'all this: if y'all had to be a teacher, which class would y'all like? What course or subject would y'all want to teach?
PE.
Yeah.
PE.
I think everybody fell in that class.
Music,
though.
musical
PE.
English. Musical English.
People fail in PE though.
I don't care.
Because it's a
PE
lot
would
of
be
people
mine.
It's a lot of people that don't want to dress out. It's a lot of people that don't want to do no exercise. A lot of people don't want to jog. None of that.
I'd want to teach the class that would do something like personal finance.
Yeah.
And
That's one thing that.
and something that I think they have them now in school, but I don't remember
Do they?
when we was in school
Nah,
us
I
having
think it's
something that showed us
it could be
about
they don't.
life.
I don't think
They're
do.
not. They don't. They're not going to teach you
teaching.
that.
They're not teaching
They don't
budgeting.
want
They're
you
not
to know
teaching
that.
true
What?
finance. They're
You
not
think
teaching
they want
kids
you to know that?
about stocks and
No,
stuff like that.
there is a teacher that does do that at my school. He's like a business
It's
he
like
d-
business management.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
so,
he does
business
that, yeah.
But that's
But
not
they
that
just
is
started
choice
doing
though.
it.
Is that's not part of the curriculum?
No, that's
I think
that's
that
elective.
is elective.
That's
I think-
elective.
See, that needs to be
That's not
something that
core.
everybody needs to know. Because
Yeah.
I mean, how many, like we say, how many kids really know about credit
Right.
when they're growing up?
Exactly.
They don't.
None.
Yeah.
They don't know, what I'm saying, what life, what I'm saying, what
Saving and overspending.
I mean,
and,
you know what I'm saying? They say, oh, well, you can take algebra and you can take calculus and you can take that. Look,
Right.
you need to know how to add these numbers up and pay them bills. But you
Right.
need to
Yeah,
know how to
right.
do when
Yeah,
you budget.
they ain't teaching none of that.
Let me ask you this, B. Glenn. When you came to the school, like how was it for you coming to see me at the school and stuff like that?
It was different. I mean, it was just different. It wasn't that different, but it was like it was weird. When you go to a school after not being in school for so many years, like it's like, dang, this is school. But I mean,
because he got a chance to come actually see me in my like element and see my school. So I wanted to know like how did he take it being there? Because I know how I took it. So I wanted to know.
yeah.
What do you mean?
It
How
was
you
different.
took it? You was there. You was the one teaching.
No, but what I'm saying is that like no. So like no. What I'm saying is that being a chorus teacher is a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Like than teaching math, science, English. Because you can just go in there and just give them certain curriculums and stuff like that. But actually being in a classroom where you're doing the total opposite. That's like a barrier for me.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like you already know we do music, but teaching it is a different.
Oh, yeah,
it's
it's
a different. It's a different ball game.
So
Go
K.
ahead.
Orr said history or music, and then B. Glenn, me, B. Glizzy, economic or business. So yeah, I guess those would be some classes, economics, if you take economics. But I mean,
That's
that's,
a good
But they
that's
still
like a
not
choice.
teaching.
They got economics.
But that's like a choice.
It's
Like you can
elective.
choose
Yeah.
to take
Elective.
economics or
It's
business.
elective.
Like,
Most of that stuff is in college too. Like a lot of I know economics is in college. Too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as
What'd you say, bro?
No, I was gonna ask, like, so do you, as a music teacher, right? Do you got some students in there that really don't need to be in music class?
Let me tell you something. Like, so this is the thing. Like, you would assume that they chose this, right? So in my class, I found out that this has got to be the hardest class I've ever taught. Because I'm gonna tell you why. This is why I say this, and this is what I learned. When you go to math class, right? Everybody got to do math. That's not a gift. You feel me? I mean, it's a gift to a certain degree if you're like a genius, right? But everybody across the board can do math. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't like singing is a gift from God. You see what I'm saying? Playing is a gift from God. But if we all in class learning math, I can teach you math and you can learn it just like me, or vice versa. But my bad. Okay?
No, you good.
But
I'm
singing,
I'm trying to
it's
tighten
falling. The joint falling. Like I don't
Hold it. Hold it.
I'm gonna have to fold it. Hold it.
So K. Orr said, I have to say my choir teacher shaped my love for music. So much respect for you as a choir teacher. And 20J20 said, what school do you teach at, Solo?
I'm in Westmoreland County, and it's crazy because this school now. Granted, my daughter was in my class. She probably is, to me, being in the school now, she's probably one of the top singers in the school besides one of her friends. Because everybody else is.
Round of applause for that.
Yeah, I mean, to be real with you,
Press
like,
buttons at, man.
but what's crazy is that I was like, she told me about other girls that can sing, but like sang like we do, it ain't that many like that. And then on top of that, you tell them to come up and sing a song, they like, no, no, I'm not singing. And I'm like, we in chorus. Y'all supposed to be singing.
shy.
They're like, nope, no, it's not even shy. They can't
Shut
sing.
down.
They
just
shut
like,
down,
yeah.
and they can't sing.
We're
at
not doing
all.
it, buddy.
And then this is the sad thing. You know it's bad when
Everybody sound like that, Jody.
it's sad when you in class and you got to teach them Mary Had a Little Lamb because they can't sing a regular song and they can't hear the actual keys and notes and stuff like that. So it's kind of like
They faking going up there, but they ain't.
so what I did was the first thing I asked for this semester starting fresh, I said, so who wants to be in chorus and who chose this class. I had like 2 people say I chose this class. Other people was like, man, they just put me in here. I'm like, God dang, they just put you in here? Like, this is going to be tough.
He was like, I had picked automotive, but I didn't get the class.
And so how can you, so my thing is this.
I just thought this would be easy.
So how do you motivate somebody to sing a song who doesn't have a singing bone in their body or doesn't even want to do that? So it's like you're in a class that sings. It's not like you got to be in here just writing or being quiet. You got to sing. So for me, when I say I can understand why they didn't have a music teacher for a long time, I can understand why they didn't have one for a long time because
But you know what? You have to bring that out of
element.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say too. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna make, you know what I'm saying, solo.
Well, I will say I have been interacting and doing other tactics on really figuring out what it is they want to do and what it is they like versus making it traditional. And by me doing that, I will say it's been a blessing. I've had teachers come back in my class and thank me and tell me I'm doing an awesome job. I've had my students come back and say, yo, Mr. Brown, like, I missed this class. Like, so that feels good to hear that. But at the same time, they don't know the struggle that I'm feeling sitting right there. Because I'm like, man,
They're not
what?
supposed to.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Only you.
Supposed to keep that, bring that happiness. That's it.
Indeed. At least you know you touching these kids' lives, just like Kaora said. You know, she had a music teacher that changed her love for music. So just think about how many kids' lives that you touching and that you changing.
You don't, but you know what? You don't think you are until they leave your class. When they leave your class and then they got to go to another class that they dread and hate, they be like, you know what? I actually liked your class. They're like, well, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Chorus Nails and Things said favorite group to teach songs to: soprano, alto, tenor, bass. I think that's a question.
Yeah, that's a question for you.
Oh, so Jesus. I noticed that. So this is what I will say, which is surprisingly, you would think the brothers don't want to sing, right? You think, I mean, because honestly, to some guys, chorus ain't cool. That ain't, you know what I mean? Like, don't nobody want to be singing in chorus. So surprisingly, it's the males in my class that actually want to show off and like show their skills and stuff versus the girls. The girls you would think would be just like, I want to sing, you know, I want to do this. No, it's like the opposite. It's like,
I want to be Trey Songz.
well, you know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of baritones.
Not Trey.
I got a lot of baritones in my class, which is crazy, right? So I didn't think I would have baritones. But the sopranos are, to me, are the easiest because some of them have already been there. So I got one alto, right? And this is what's sad. I have one alto. So I have, my last semester, I had piano, guitar, and chorus. That's what I taught. This class, I have chorus, guitar, right? So in my chorus class, there is one girl that can actually sing like my daughter, but she's in altos. Every alto expects her to start first. So they like
that she on the right note.
Exactly. So she went to she's like, can I use the bathroom? I was like, yeah, go. So we're practicing, and I'm like, altos, come on. They was like, she's not here right now. We gotta wait till she come back. I said, what? She's like, yeah, look, we not singing until she come back because she helps us. I'm like,
and that's fine. I look at it as fine.
This is what she said when she came back to the bathroom. She said, what if I'm sick? Like, what y'all gonna do?
You gotta pull them out of their comfort zone.
But for the start, though, as long as they, you know what I'm saying, going, she right. What if they sick? But then it's like, I guess she's the leader, I guess, you know what I'm saying, of the pack. I mean,
you know what's even hard when your principals. So are we gonna have a good program this? Are we gonna be able to have a concert? I'm like, have you heard my chorus class? Have you heard them? Have you heard any last one of them? No, we ain't having nothing.
But that's also how you find those diamonds in the rough too. You know what I'm saying? Some people like what they did on Sister Act when my man was singing all low, and then he pulled out that song.
Happy day.
Yeah.
Now,
happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Now I will say this.
Jesus was.
I will say this. What helped me find those diamonds in the rough was my daughter because she was already in the class. So I said, yo, who can sing? She was like, okay, so when you come here, pay attention to this person, pay attention to that person, pay attention to this person. And when I got there, which was crazy, is that these jokers was not singing. I was like, they can't sing. And then finally they came out and started singing. I was like, okay, they can actually sing. But what's hard is that those kids now are in another semester. So I'm getting a fresh set of kids that majority of these kids don't do music. Now, what's crazy is that my guitar class is probably my fun class because I got more kids in there that play multiple instruments. So we're actually making a little high school band that's like outside of it. So they're staying after school to make a band like how me and Brian had in high school, which I think is dope. So now they're like, "Hey, Mr. Brown, you got any singers we can link up with?" I'm like, "Man, I'm gonna have to search. I had to search this school." But
So
but that's how I met y'all. That's how I met y'all singing at schools, like at the high, like that was crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how
y'all came to my the talent show. You know what I'm saying?
That's how Bros was 16, 17 singing at a talent show, and that's how I met Bros. Yeah, I was scouting. I was. And I ain't gonna never forget that he was singing Love from Music Soul Child. He killed that joint. And I said, "Yo, we got to get this guy right here. We got to get him." You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I'm reliving my life all over again. That's why I asked B. Glenn, like, how does it feel? Because I'd never been in chorus. B. Glenn was in chorus class.
Yeah, yeah. No, it was good, man. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely good to come in there and see it. You know what I'm saying? It brought back memories. You know what I'm saying? I remember being in chorus class. I think I played around a lot. You know what I'm saying? And but I used to love, people used to always want to hear me sing. And I used to be
How
the
was
one.
that
I used to
for
be
you,
the one.
though?
I used to be the one like I don't want to sing like that, or you know what I'm saying.
So you was the same way as the kids in my class.
Or we would be in the class, and then I do a run in the middle of the song, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's nice," and that's not what we're supposed to be doing. You need to be on this note because
I know
chorus
you
is about notes.
You had to sing it the way they sing.
You got to do what your
until you do the solo, bro. Because that's what I did, bro. Look, man.
Did you sing? You was in chorus class?
Yeah, I was in chorus, man.
How was that?
You know what I'm saying? We went to state. You know what I'm saying? State champions.
I did chorus.
Oh, you did chorus too?
Yeah.
Hold up,
They
man.
had to put me in the magicals and everything.
Hold up, for real?
Yeah,
I had an actual singer group when I was in
So
school.
I'm the only brother that was not in chorus amongst these people. Hold on. And I'm the chorus teacher.
Look. Let's keep it. You did go to what is it, Madison? Didn't you go to Madison?
Yeah, but Jody, you had singers at your school. I met them jokers. Like okay, so if you go to B. Glenn school, B. Glenn is like one out of how many kids? Well, it's a couple at his school that can sing.
It was a couple that could sing.
That could sing.
Centerville, yeah.
But like sing like you, no.
It was a couple at Hayfield too. When I went to
Hayfield, yes.
It was a rap
and his school, yes. At Wakefield, it was a ton of them. Now, Bros' school, when y'all had y'all talent show, y'all had kids from other schools come. Because I remember homeboy that we knew from Culpeper, he came, but he didn't go to your school. He was just there singing. So I don't know how many talented people was at your school singing.
No, man, we had some. We had some talented people.
So
but,
yeah,
what happened to Oh no, that wasn't your school. My bad. That was I don't know. What's the dude? Jarrell? What's his name? Jarrell?
That was in his school.
Oh, that was your school. Dude was at your school.
But Jarrell didn't go to his school.
Nah,
he was just in the talent show.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah, because he was from Culpeper. I met him before that. I knew him before that joint.
Remember you met my dude Rob that we sung with?
Dude, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
That's why I said this dude.
We was all in the group back then, man.
This dude had dudes from his high school that were
bro.
fire.
Yeah.
And I kept saying, yo, I wish I ain't had nobody at my school that deal with his joke.
Man.
Shout out to Miss Ashley O'Brien Taylor for joining the live.
Shout out, what's up?
Hit some of them comments wrong.
Also, before you go there, Miss Crystal said she's a Butterfly 2000. My bad. She said that she's a special education teacher. So big props to that, man. That's got to take a lot of patience.
Man, how do you do that?
A lot of everything.
What? Yeah, and Ashley O'Brien said, "I was hoping you sing tonight, B." Look, he gonna try and run past that comment.
Skip that John a little bit.
So with that being said, with the special education, you know what's so crazy? It's so like you don't know who's in special ed classes anymore because you have so many kids that's intertwined in your class. You wouldn't know that they were in special ed. Like,
I think they do that on purpose.
Yeah, you would know.
I would think they do that on purpose. You know,
because there's certain kids I have to ask for, like, yo, because you can't tell, and then until something happens. You know what I'm saying?
And it goes to what is the specification of special ed? Because I remember when we were growing up, we always thought the special ed kid was the one that had like the physical disabilities and stuff like that.
Or in the what's the name in the back of the school in the what do you call it, in the trailers.
Yeah.
Man, I don't
Those are the
care.
bad kids.
Man, I was so.
said those are bad
to be
kids.
honest with you, I was kind of envious of the special ed kids because because they ain't had no homework, no nothing. We had all these
They passed
papers
with
and
flying
stuff.
colors.
Yeah, man. I used to be like, wait a minute, I need to be in special ed too. Like, what the heck?
You
Like,
ain't want no homework.
Man, I ain't want no homework or nothing like that, man. Look, so the same way. I ain't want no homework either.
I understand where he coming when that makes a lot of sense.
Shoot, man, I'm trying to chill too.
But
Like,
you know, it's funny because
He's an
like when you're in
idiot,
class, you can't tell like no more. Like you can't really tell anymore. Like some of the kids that do have a disability.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is that it'll be the other kids that will bring it to your attention because they know or they've been around and they'll be like, hey, you know, just make sure when you say this, you know, he's like, what?
you want to know something that's weird? I don't know how this was in y'all school, but do you know and I'm not talking, I'm just going by what I seen in my schools. I went to like 3 of them. My high schools, don't ask no questions, but I did go to like 3 of them. Like all the special ed people was like the star football players and basketball players. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even lie. Like you'd be like, dang, hold up, the whole football team is special ed. Like, God damn.
Yep.
You'd be like, dang, like Jesus, all the basketball star players all in the special ed. And you know what's so funny? It's happening in college too. I don't know. I know I'm about to go in and up, but I don't know if y'all heard that a lot of these college athletes, they was graduating with like crazy degrees and nobody heard of.
Yeah.
Because all that y'all heard about that.
Nah.
Because so they was graduating like they ain't never like so when they was going to interviews.
Yep.
Like you heard about like they was like the employers was like what is this? Like
That's why a lot of them are going to that second. What's the high school that you go to when you don't
prep
school? A lot of them were going to that before they went because they were not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they wasn't the academics wasn't there. Like,
Exactly.
when they got these scholarships, these colleges was be like, oh well, you're only going to be here for like 1 or 2 years, so we'll put you in study hall.
Exactly.
We'll give you this BS stuff because you ain't going. I don't know if y'all seen the Ben Simmons One and Done. I don't know if y'all ever looked at it on Netflix.
No,
check that out. You will see because he actually exposed it. He was like, why am I in college? I'm only going to be here 1 year. Why am I going to class?
Right.
He was actually saying that in the documentary. He was like, I'm just want to play ball, man. I'm not here to go to no class, man. Like, I don't care.
And you know what's crazy? What's sad is that he probably passed with flying colors in high school. You know what I'm saying?
He did. He went to Mount Verb, but they was, of course, he was at a prep school, which, you know.
You ain't doing no work.
Let's keep it real, man. Money talks. And when these schools getting all this, man, they recruit now in like pee-wee football. I mean,
basketball, everything.
They get all this money. Like these dudes, like, man, I'm here to play ball. I ain't here to do all them school stuff. I'm going to the NFL, NBA, whatever. I'm not here for all that.
True that.
You know what I'm saying?
And with that being said, bro,
let's go. Yeah,
let's get on this topic.
Yeah,
man.
my bad. We didn't went on. Sorry.
That was some good conversation.
That was some good banter. Good banter.
So we're gonna hit something real quick. I want to talk about this, which is double standards in entertainment and in general between races. You know what I'm saying? So there's 2 things that I kind of wanted to, you know, some people may have already seen this, but like, you know, so UFC President Dana White over New Year's was videotaped smacking his wife in public. I think there was at the casino or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. So, but then, and then, so like, you know, kind of put your mind into like what happens with Black entertainers, even, you know, small things and how they blow things up, right? Kyrie situation, things him posting the link about the group, right? But then you have like what is this? This guy Ezra Miller. He plays the Flash. Mm-hmm. He plays that character, right? Mm-hmm. DC character. So they're trying to right now. They're trying to bring him back for as the Flash for movies, right? But if you look at everything that he's done over his history, right? So like, and I'm gonna just run through it, right? Now, you know, they crucified. Okay, now Will Smith hit. You know, he had the smack, right? Right, but this guy right here in June 2011, Ezra Miller is charged with marijuana possession. April appears to choke a woman outside a bar. March in 2020, he was charged with disorderly conduct. And then March same year, gets a restraining order filed against him. April, arrested on a 2nd-degree assault charge. Accused of grooming, accused of burglary. Reveals like a whole bunch of things. But this is not necessarily being talked about, right? And he's not being He's not being blackballed from the industry, and they're still trying to make him the face of a movie. But for us, they blackball us. You know what I'm saying? And then they put so much attention on it, on us as entertainers. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. It's just crazy.
It is. So whatever happened with what's his name, Dana White? So what was the outcome of him?
This Bama. So
Call him
nothing.
a Bama.
So he pretty much owns UFC.
Bama
right?
of the
He does.
week.
He does, but he doesn't, like, he still has to answer to investors and people like that. So typically when something like that happens, there's repercussions, right? So a lot of people have been calling for, they're like, because before he made a statement back in like 2014 or something and said like, no man can come back from hitting a woman and all this other stuff. There's no excuse, right? So now fast forward to now, he smacked his wife not once. I think if I go back and look at the video, he smacked her like 3 times. She hit him first, right? But then he smacked her like 2 or 3 times after that.
Wow.
So then he holds a press conference at the most recent UFC event where he addressed it, right? And nothing's happening. He's up there answering questions about the incident, but ain't nothing gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And he's answering questions like, well, what do you feel the punishment should be? And they're like, well, why are you asking him? You should be asking somebody else that can do something about it, what the punishment should be. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
ain't nothing
so
gonna happen. That's my point exactly.
This is what my mother used to say, man, growing up. And y'all can disagree with my mother or not, but my mom used to say, look, there's fighting words that you just don't say. The B-A word, B word, and the mother effing word. And my mother used to always say, if you step to a man and step in a man's face, expect to get punched like a man.
But that's wifey though.
No, but
that's wifey.
But
like,
she's saying that. But what my mom was saying is that you should know your place as a woman.
I disagree.
No, what I'm saying is this: you expect to get hit from somebody if you're going to be put in a place of putting your hands on your man.
But that's your wife.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not. No,
Like,
I'm not
that's
saying.
wavy, bro.
I'm not
Like,
saying that a man should put his hands on his woman. But what I'm saying is that you out of line for smacking your man anyway.
No,
so
but-
you can't. You know what I'm saying? You out of line for that.
All right, but listen.
Nobody shouldn't be putting their hands on nobody.
Listen
That's
what
true.
I'm saying. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. That I look at things different. Like if his wife smacked him right there, right, that means there's underlying things that we don't know dynamic that happens at home. Because if she able to smack him then and he smacks her, that means they do some stuff at home. Let's just put that out there right now. However, I will never, ever put my hands on my wife, especially in public, even if she do smack. That's
Now,
my
I get,
wife.
I
Like,
get that piece, but my
she
thing
ain't no
again,
stranger.
but
You
no,
know,
but my
she's not
thing,
a
yeah, I
stranger.
get that piece.
Stranger, okay, yeah, we all
But
like,
let
we
me say
going
this
in.
though. But let me say this though.
But my
let me say
wife?
this though. No, I
Nah,
get
I
that
can't do
piece.
that, yeah.
I get what you're saying in public and all that stuff. But let's get this straight. For her to do that, does she have any type of respect for him anyway?
Nah,
Keep it a buck.
That's why I said we don't know the dynamic of what their marriage is.
But listen,
Or
what I'm saying.
transpired that night. that it
Yeah.
happened.
Okay,
Exactly, we
but
don't
does
know,
that
but-
cause for her to smack him first in front of everybody?
But okay,
No,
what
to
makes
answer
a
your
stronger
question,
man?
no, it doesn't.
No, but what makes a stronger man? One that reacts or don't?
I get that piece. I
I'm
understand.
asking,
that.
what makes
No,
a stronger
I
man?
get that piece.
One that reacts or one that
Okay,
don't?
but this is the thing, though. And I'm not saying that you need to be smacking or putting your woman in place, any of that on TV. But what I'm saying is this: this person is among millions of people. He just got smacked in front of everybody. Right? It's about to be a meme. It's about to be
So?
a thing.
You just got to take that.
Yeah,
man.
like
Yeah,
that's
take it.
wifey.
Take
Like
that
what?
on
you-
the chin.
What?
We getting a divorce after that.
Nah, like
What?
Yeah,
We
man,
getting a divorce.
look,
If you
look.
smack me in front in public and I can't hit you back, what do you want me to do?
No,
Stay with
man.
you?
If
So
she
what
smack you in private, you still
gonna hit her?
Okay, we good. No.
Yeah,
No, if she
like-
smack me, if she smack me, no, if she
Smack me
if she
and I'll
smack
smack you back.
you stupid. If she smacks me in private, okay, I can deal with that. But in public,
so
in
it's
front
the
of
pride.
What is
It's
that?
the
in
pride.
front
That's
of
even
millions
worse.
of people getting
But that
smacked.
It's
hey
the
Solo,
pride.
that makes it even worse. because you're doing that for people. You're not doing that for the love of your wife. You're gonna let people like
And-
influence you to put your hands on your woman.
And
So-
it makes
I
her
didn't
look
even
bad.
listen. I didn't even say y'all putting words in my mouth.
That's
I
what you
never
just said.
so
You
on-
did.
I
You just
never
said
said
you
put my
slack
hands
hands
on
on
her.
her.
On
I
TikTok,
never said that.
Cannibal Street says, so just get beat on you anytime she feel like that.
Oh, that's my homie. What up? Yeah, no.
Cannibal, right? Look, Cannibal, look, bro. I listen. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying y'all didn't hear me say out of my mouth. I'm putting my hands on a woman. But what I'm saying is that this brother got smacked in public of millions of people.
And-
Okay,
and-
just
and-
and-
Bro,
So
but you
what?
gotta understand. Yes, you got smacked in front of millions of people.
Okay,
but
Brian,
you
B.
are
Glenn, what you
listen,
doing?
Listen, you are the face of UFC.
Say it
That is
again.
there's a way you have to conduct yourself.
Yes.
no
Right.
matter
Is
what
she a
the
fighter?
case may be. Now,
Now, is she like a
what,
UFC
yeah.
fighter?
No.
Okay.
Like no,
I just
there's
wanna
no
make
way.
sure.
Okay,
There's
listen,
limitations.
Listen,
You know how
to
to
what I'm
fight.
saying. I will never, and I'm telling you, I know there's people listening to vouch for me. I will never put my hands on my woman at all. It don't matter what. Now, life or death. Hold up now. Lord, wait, I'm lying. Hold up.
Yeah.
Life or death. You know what I'm saying? If it meant life or death, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But Joe, there's nothing a woman can do to hurt me with their hand. There's nothing. There's nothing that
get
will
that.
make me
No,
say,
no.
Come
I
on,
get
man.
that,
I
She
ain't gonna
built like
put
Ray
my
Liotta.
yeah.
No. I didn't listen.
Or
listen.
China or black
Listen.
China one.
Listen,
Like,
listen. I'm not saying to put your hands on a woman, but what I'm saying is that everybody ain't you, number one, right? So if you and that's
That's
your
not
and
the
that's
point.
no, but everybody ain't him. That's what I'm saying. That I mean,
yeah.
so what I'm saying is that you shouldn't even, if you know this he's capable of doing that, right? You shouldn't even be putting yourself in a position to get that. You see what I'm saying? That's like,
Well,
so you saying, okay, if you know he known for punching you and smacking you, you just going,
But
I hate you.
that's not right.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's this situation though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know the situation.
I can't say that it hasn't happened before, but I don't think that, you know what I'm saying, if you know that this happens frequently, of course you're not like, you know, you're not about to bring your
You're
wife
not gonna
to
be
the-
fake.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, man. I don't care what it is, man. How big is this? How big is his wife? Because I don't know. I ain't saying how big is his wife.
I ain't seen it though.
Like,
I haven't seen her, but
she-
you
is she
know,
skinny?
You know,
She skinny?
I don't know.
Skinny white woman.
I don't know, man.
All right, then. He ain't no way that smack ain't hurt him that much.
I'm just saying, no.
He
I'm just
probably
saying, I don't mind.
Okay, and then what warranted that smack? What'd he do?
Okay, so let me ask you this: if y'all getting smacked, if your girl smacking you in front of everybody, right? What did it? Well, okay. Let's just measure the smack. Okay, first of all, let's measure the.
He
What
said,
you
let's
gonna say?
measure the smack.
Let's measure whatever.
Did it
If
hurt?
it's just
Was it backhand, right hand? Was it the
because
meat? Was it the brown
because
meat?
if it's one of them like you cheated on me like
was it
okay
fingers or
okay,
palms
yeah
or-
like
Will Smith,
yeah.
Chris Rock smack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let's measure because I'm like this. If it was like you cheated on me type, okay, you deserve it. But if it's like cold clock, boom, like, okay, what are we doing? Like, you just gonna knock me out in front of everybody?
Larry's putting him up.
All right. Let's
I'm not
go
saying it. I'm not
let's kick
saying
the
I am, but I'm
ballistics.
just like, I don't know,
Let's
man.
kick the ballistics here. I think Ray Rice girl did the same thing, smacked him, and he knocked her out, and then he lost his whole career.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You y'all remember that? You
Look,
remember
look,
that?
look, I mean,
yeah.
now that
Yeah,
was
he did
different.
knock her. Yeah,
that was
He
different.
knocked her out, but still, she hit him first.
Okay, no,
She hit him
hold on. Let me ask
But
this.
she hit him first.
Let me ask this because I don't know what. So why you say that? Like, what was different about it? I just want to know. Period.
The
Like,
fact that he punched
No,
her in
he
the
knocked
face,
her out.
like,
okay.
Yeah, he knocked her out.
No. I didn't know if
But-
it was like a different scenario or not.
No. What I'm saying is that like in comparison,
He
like,
lost his whole career, though.
with the article, right? He hit her harder. Right now, she was wailing on him. Right, he hit her. He lost his career. Dana White essentially did the same thing. He didn't knock his wife out, but
He smacked her.
He still hit her.
Yeah.
Right, and there's no repercussions.
There's this TikTok or Snapchat. I don't know if it's TikTok, IG, or Snapchat. Y'all got to see this video. It's a guy. He's in a restaurant, and the lady is like the waitress, right? And he smacks her so hard, she like sat on the floor, got up, and got her composure and went back. He smacked her so hard, she flew across the room, got up, and went back to waitressing. That's how hard. I'm sorry to laugh.
Oh.
That's she because she got up and she said, "What you want to do? F you," and smacked him, and he turned around and was like,
So on
But I'm saying, if it's a
on
strength,
TikTok, Yoli Dawson said Javante is a fighter though.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
That's a different situation.
yeah,
And that smack
the
gonna
thing.
hurt. Yeah,
But
it's gonna hurt.
what I'm saying is, to go back to Dana situation is, you don't put your hands on wifey.
Right.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay,
bro.
so what do you?
Ain't they
okay,
been married for
so,
like
okay,
years?
so
That's
if
something
she,
like that.
so
Don't
if
put
she,
your hands
if
on
she, if she, like, okay, so put it like this, Jody. You swole, right? You in the weight room, and your girl work out too, but she ripped too, and she cold clobber you right in TV like black your whole eye. What you doing? I'm just saying, like, how are you gonna handle that situation? You gonna get them and just walk out? What are you doing? I just need to know.
I'm not hitting my wife, bro.
I know that.
I hear
so
what
what's
you're
the next?
saying.
So what's the next result?
I'm just gonna have to roll out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not hitting my wife, bro.
Okay.
Like,
No, good. No, I just
I mean,
wanna-
I'm just not gonna hit my wife.
What
Especially,
what did Chris Rock say?
Especially not
I ain't
in
gonna hit
public.
you, but I'm gonna choke you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick you down the
hold
steps.
you. I might hold, like I'm
He
gonna
said
be
I'm gonna
honest
kick
with
you
you.
down the
Like,
steps.
and if you are, and I will say this, and I will say this to anybody who listening: if you are in a relationship like that, you need some counsel. You need to get up out of it. If they
you need
can
to leave.
cold cock
Yeah,
you,
absolutely.
if they can cold cock you like that, man, woman, if they can cock you like that, I mean, a smack, whatever. I mean, ain't a little rough thing.
But it seemed like some women like
They
that,
cold
though.
cocky,
Some women
yo.
like that. I don't know what it is.
Man,
Punch
look,
me,
we gonna
hit
have to-
me,
this gonna have
knock me out.
But no,
Take me
but you're
to
right.
jail.
Some
Take me to jail.
Oh, wait.
some women say some women say if he don't hit me, he don't love
He
me.
don't love me.
Yeah, they will say that. I mean,
He should have said
Like,
that
I'm
online.
not-
Man,
yeah.
you know my girl. Get up, baby. You know you love that.
I
we
mean,
play this every day.
But
was
to go
just
back
acting.
to go back with Bros
Oh, God.
to go back to what Bros the initial statement that Bros was trying to make, they did make a difference. I think UFC is Dana White. He's the face of UFC. That's his thing. So I guess when it comes to because they did the same thing, okay, because that's the same thing they did. What's New England owner Kraft? They did the same thing with Kraft when he had the sexual allegations that just disappeared. That stuff when you are the face of it. Jerry Jones, remember LeBron said it.
Yeah.
Like, why y'all ain't nobody asking me about Jerry Jones situation?
But that's what I'm saying.
they
That's why
throw
it's deeper than
Yeah,
that. It's deeper.
yeah,
than, it's
exactly.
to race. It's deeper than that because
Yeah.
they crucify and they put our stuff all throughout the media.
And LeBron put it on.
And they-
I mean,
Yeah,
look what happened with, and this is,
But
this
you
is
know
not,
what-
this is not off the subject, but it's on us. Look at Michael Vick. Michael Vick wasn't even fighting dogs, and look what they did with him.
Exactly.
Look what they
You-
did to him.
you-
They
you
crucified
know
the
what I
mess out of
think?
him.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. This is just me speculating. Not even speculating. I think what it is. I think it's because as a culture, we get a kick out of the media. Did that make sense? We are the entertainment. So therefore, when anything do happen with us, they're gonna make it more of a spectacle. Because if you look at all of the reality shows, Real Housewives, Real Lives of Potomac, all these little drama queen stuff, guess who it is? It's us. It's
Yeah,
us.
I mean, it's some other ones
Not
in
saying
here
it's
mix,
right. Not
but
saying
I
it's
mean,
right. I'm not saying it's
It's
right.
a bunch of ratchet TV
I'm not
on
exactly,
all
Yeah.
aspects.
and that's what I'm saying though. But
Yeah.
what is the biggest ones? It's us.
Yeah.
It's us.
But at the same time,
so
those-
I'm not saying it's right. That's
Right.
not. I'm not saying it's right. But what I'm saying is, could it be where they're making a big spectacle about it because they know we will watch it, or we will listen, or we will tune in?
All right.
Because it's almost and I hate to say it the way it is, because just like LeBron said, like, why is it y'all don't make anything else, but when it's us, y'all
Put it on
put it on forefront,
Microscope, everything.
because we are the face of everything. When you come to sports, when it comes to basketball and football, the biggest two sports in this country, and who are the main players? Black,
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah.
Shoot, forget that. Look what they did to Tiger Woods, and he golf,
Yeah.
and he golf.
Yeah.
Well, that's because, buddy, you don't date one of our beloved.
Cannibal Street said, "Bless. Abuse is abuse. Don't stay man or woman." So,
Yep.
Oh yeah,
True that, true
yeah,
that.
man. Abuse it. I don't know. I just look at it where as though you're right. They ain't gonna blow up something like that
I mean,
because of who he
y'all
is.
saw what happened with Will Smith, right? I think he finally left, didn't he?
Finally left
What
what?
you mean?
Didn't he finally leave? I think I don't know if it was an old video or not, but I just seen something on YouTube where he finally left Jada.
He ain't gone nowhere.
What, man? You didn't lost.
He said he said I'm
ain't
tired. He
going
said I'm
nowhere.
done.
He rubbing Jada ball
Man, he
head.
ain't lying. He ain't going.
He said he rubbing
He
Jada.
ain't going nowhere.
Bowling
That just like
ball.
okay. To make something like Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. What did Chris Rock do? Nothing.
Right.
And guess what happened? His whole he was torn.
Blew up.
Everything sold out. Everywhere he
Blew up.
went. Everywhere he went, sold out. So you don't have to react. You know he done made money.
What
just
is it?
from not reacting.
Every action or every
Every action don't
does-
require a reaction. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so
and he
if
done
Chris,
blew up.
and that's a different story because that's a man hitting y'all. How would now?
But
this
it was on national TV.
But this is what's crazy though. For a minute though, that was a big meme.
Yeah.
That was like everybody. You always see something with Chris Rock getting smacked, like it's
Right.
like a bully type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So, I mean, how do y'all take that?
As far as what?
Him getting smacked?
Who? Chris Rock?
Yeah, that's like
Take
a
it
meme.
like what? What do you mean?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can put on your iPhone now and see him getting smacked. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no.
Like,
What are you asking? Like,
Yeah,
like, how would y'all take that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, if we got smacked?
Yeah, like on that end.
I
Like,
don't know if I could turn the other cheek that time. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, I ain't turn no other cheek.
Because
Lost the
that's a
damn
different
mind.
situation, right? It's another dude. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
yeah,
But
that's
man.
I mean that's why that situation and why Chris, you know what I'm saying, everybody applauded him because he didn't react.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything. He stood up
And-
there
and he
still
made
told
money.
jokes.
Like Jody said,
Yeah.
because he chose to turn the other cheek, his pockets got fatter.
Yeah,
Right.
It's probably he made money off of. That's why he ain't. They was like, oh, I sue Will Smith. I take him to court for what? Dude, he made me money. He made me money. That smack made me money.
Hey, so Cannibal Street said we were running sports with the wide eyes. Luka, Josh Allen, and Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I know. They didn't change the face of the game, didn't
They definitely running sports
Yeah,
right now.
but yeah, man,
Cooking.
it's I'm gonna tell you, man. It just like I said, I just don't believe in putting your hands on your woman.
Nah.
no,
I'm sorry.
I
I just
agree.
can't do
I
it.
agree. Okay.
can't do it,
Okay,
bro.
but okay. So no, I was gonna say this, Joe. Let me ask you this. Now, what if your girl wants you to punch her? You gonna punch her? Like she's like,
In
"Babe,
what way,
hit
though?
me
Like,
in
what do you mean?
Like, what if she finds it a turn on? You gonna hit her?
We're gonna have to talk about something. You
Look,
find
he thought about
if
it.
you find no. In what way? No, in what way? And then if you find that as a turn on, we gonna have to talk.
What about
That-
you, Big
that-
Glenn?
that's-
You knocking somebody? You knocking somebody? Dang it.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm making a joke. I said if your wife, your woman was like, "Yo, I want you to hit me," you gonna be like,
Nah. Be like, I can't do that.
Nah, bro.
Can't do that.
Nah,
That's tough.
I'm
I
not,
can't do it either.
I'm not
That's
smack.
tough.
Look. You know how
But
bad
there
that
is guys that. But what's crazy is that it seems like there's more guys that want to be abused by their woman. Like like
I ain't never met a dude.
I haven't either, bro. I'm sorry. I ain't.
I know.
ain't.
I
What's that, the Colonial Beach thing?
I know a coworker that wanted to be walked like a dog. He wanted a leash on him. He wanted the whole nine.
He white.
No, and I was shocked. No, he's not actually. I was surprised.
Look here, baby. I want you to take this leash and take me on for a walk outside on the yard.
Nah, I was, and look, y'all laughing, but
I'm
how
gonna bark.
many in the comments know somebody
Somebody
that
gonna be waiting at Jody car when he goes outside.
look, it's only about a number of them jokes I'm gonna take from you, buddy. You're not gonna be calling me buddy
trying
every
to.
time I see you.
I'm telling you, man. Nah, I don't know
So
about all that.
Dom Bebe on TikTok said, "Man or woman, keep your hands to yourself."
Yeah.
True that.
Yeah,
That's
man.
true. That's
Yeah.
facts. That's facts. Keep your hands to
Ain't
yourself.
no way, man. I can't hit. I ain't hit my wife.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna switch on over to this next joint.
You got it.
Yeah, all right, cool. So this next joint says, "I love my partner, but I wish we didn't live together."
Where they do that?
How many situations we got like
hold
that?
on.
Say this
Hold
one
on.
more time.
Say it
Hey, bro,
again.
say
Say
that
it
one
again.
more time.
Said, "I love my partner, but I wish we didn't live together."
Okay, so do that mean I gotta pay your bills if we don't live together?
I love my partner, but
There's
I
different
wish
levels
we
of
didn't
partner,
live
right?
together.
Partner, wife.
No, but what I'm
Partner,
saying is if we
boyfriend,
don't live
girlfriend.
together, do I gotta pay your bills still?
I love my partner, but I wish we didn't live together.
If we don't live together, do I still gotta take care of you?
Yeah, that's weird.
Right?
That's what
I
I'm trying
love
to
my
process.
partner,
I'm trying
but
to
I wish
process
We didn't
this.
live together.
I love my partner.
I
but
think this
wish we
person
didn't
either
live together.
wants a separation, or he's not used to living with somebody, or they cheating,
Or they really don't love him.
or they really don't love him. Because if you live in another house and we talking about we together, no, sorry, you good. That ain't no relationship.
You know what? I'm trying to rationalize this as the best way I can in some type of scenario, and I can't. I'm blank. I can't come up
What type of
with
scenario?
any reason for you to.
Why don't you just do like old school
you know
and
what?
separate different rooms?
Yeah,
Go in another room.
And that's why I said I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Sometimes that works for people though.
It do.
Sometimes that
It's
works.
separate rooms,
For me,
but-
that wouldn't work. But
That ain't gonna fly.
no, not even. Not. I mean,
Separate
not,
house, though?
Separate
Like-
house. Yeah.
That ain't working for me. Sorry.
How's that different from a long distance relationship?
What do you mean? How different? Because they're in a long distance relationship, not because they choose to, because that's what maybe the job or something like that. But if they was
But it
choosing,
works, though.
Maybe
what I'm
there's an
saying.
underlying
Yeah.
thing. Maybe the person is dirty or something. I don't know.
I don't know. But
Maybe the person ain't doing something.
I would be glizzy. I don't understand. Well, why don't you just be in different rooms or be downstairs?
That's what
upstairs or
old school
something?
people did. Old school people slept in different
Yeah.
beds, slept in different rooms back in the day. That's what they did.
I'm
and they
lost
stayed
with that.
together.
I love you,
I don't
but
know.
I don't want you to live with me. Type stuff. Like
Is there any reasons why? Did they say why?
I want
mean,
to. I
into
want
the
to.
article.
I want them to go into detail, but I wish we did not live together.
I don't know. I mean, think about your own situation.
Yeah.
What if your significant other came to you and said, "I want to live in separate houses, separate places. I want my own apartment, and you have your own."
I want to be with
How
separate
how
people.
would you feel about
Say it again. That's exactly what I was about to say.
I want to be with separate people.
All you doing is telling me you want to be with somebody else. Like that's not.
And could you love someone enough so for that to happen? Right? Like
What you mean?
Wow, that's a good question, bro.
Like if like be saying if
That's
they
a good
came to you
question.
and said that, and then you love that person so much that you're like, all right, cool.
We about to
That's
be.
a
I'm
good
about to have.
question.
I'm about to have.
TikTok, IG, talk to us.
That's
I'm about
a
to
good
have.
question,
I'm about to have a
man.
concubine.
That's a good question.
I'm about to
Like,
have a second. I'm about to
That's
be King
crazy.
Solomon out this.
I
joint.
don't know, man. If my wife
don't
came to me
know.
and said,
I couldn't.
"I
do it.
love you and I want to stay together, but I don't want to live with you anymore," that'd be pretty weird.
Yeah.
Where you moving to? Where you going?
You going downstairs?
Going to the basement?
Yeah, right.
Let me get the room on the left.
You going? Where you going to the other room or something? Or what we doing here? You want me to split the house in half, or how
Exactly.
we doing?
'Cause I'm not going to no apartment.
Like
I need my man cave.
yeah, I
So-
just don't. That is weird. I don't know.
We got something on TikTok from Too Far Up. It said, "Yo, did y'all see what Gabrielle Union said about cheating on her man because she makes more money?"
Oh, we got to get
what
to.
was that?
She did. Yeah,
I didn't
well,
see that.
Gabrielle
I didn't-
Union stated. She said.
Ain't her husband a
She
pastor?
said no. This is her ex. Her ex. He was a football player.
Okay.
She stated because she was the breadwinner, she felt like she was justified
In the
to be able to go to
past.
cheat in the
In the
past
past.
when she was because she was the breadwinner.
Wow.
So she was justified to cheating in the past.
Wow.
Wow. Hold on.
But that's a double standard though
What?
because so correct
So
me if
she
I'm wrong.
giving
Did-
She
Yeah,
felt
to
as
other
a
people.
woman. She felt as the woman in the marriage or whatever. I think she was married or whatever. That she was the breadwinner. So she was like, I was justified in cheating because I was the breadwinner.
Nah, that ain't no justification.
Did Wade step out on her? I can't remember.
No, now
He didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Yeah,
right?
he did.
That ain't
He
no
made a baby.
justification.
And I'm
She
pretty
made a
sure she
baby.
had a problem with that.
Hell yeah, were they still together? I mean,
So
But
you
I'm
said,
pretty
so
sure
you
she
saying
had a
the next
problem with
person?
that.
So that was before, or was that after she had? The,
No, her previous relationship
no,
before
her
Wade.
previous relationship with
Okay.
the football. He was
Okay,
an
so
ex-football.
football. So she known for dating athletes. Then. That's what she doing.
Yeah.
And it didn't work for her. So she
So
went with the
we got a
pastor.
couple comments on TikTok. Cannibal Street said, "LMFAO, pull the duct tape out. This my side. That's your side."
Yeah.
Too Far Up said, "Hold up. Wait. Her ex-man was seeing other people too." He said, "I
Yeah.
think he took it too far. Then she started letting dudes slay."
well, she felt like
He said
she
dudes
stated she
laying.
felt like she was the breadwinner, so she justified. in-
So let me ask you this: if y'all in that, are y'all staying in that joint? 'Cause
Staying
she
in
the
what? What you
bread.
mean?
Like you gonna let her just lay and be like, okay, you the bread?
I'm sure she ain't say nothing. So come on.
No, but
sure
what I'm
she ain't
saying is
say
like even like this is my thing. How much bread is he making? Number one, number two.
But it don't matter. We
You,
talking about
I mean, are you
Gabrielle
going
Union.
to stay? I don't care. It don't mean nothing. I ain't gonna stay because
but we'll be talking
you can
about
go in and get you can go in and get killed boss over there. I don't care. like
I'm sure he didn't know.
So Cannibal Street said, LMFAO, she said you can't pay no bills. Where you gonna go?
Right.
no, I get that piece, but I mean that's true. Yeah,
If she your sugar mama,
No,
do you accept it?
no, but she said she the breadwinner. That don't mean
pretty
she
much-
that's breadwinner mean she making more money.
Yeah, she just make more
You
money
at
than
home
him.
just make
cooking,
more.
cleaning,
Yeah.
taking care of the kids.
Would you accept
No,
that?
but the breadwinner doesn't mean that she's making all the money. That means that she's just making
make a
more.
little more.
Right.
That's
So
all
that don't mean. So I would have a place to go. I'm not staying
I
around.
can roll out.
Right.
Like, I ain't
Not
got-
really. I mean, if you working at Safeway, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he
The
played
safest way is to leave. I'm not about to have you sitting here getting straight up King Kong
Yeah,
over here.
nah,
and I gotta sit there and be like,
But then this
go
is
in the
what I
room.
think. This is the thing. Why even waste his time? Why do people waste their time? I don't
know,
understand this.
Yeah.
Like if you know you like, come on, why waste your time? Like,
But Jen, you find that a lot though in the entertainment industry where people had these open relationships, and then they had those issues.
crazy.
You know, Will and Jada, they did the same thing. They had open
Yo.
relationships, and
I just found out something about Will too, which kind of blew me, man. Like, and it just made me look at him differently now because I was told that
why you don't know him?
So
no, I mean,
So Don Bebe said, wouldn't it be cheaper to be single and just go around?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
why
true.
even? I
Yeah.
don't understand why wait. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
no, it was just that whole thing when he said about the open relationship. Like I was hearing about The Rock, and I heard about Will Smith on what they had to do to get the roles that they got, and they had to go do some crazy stuff with other same-sex men to
I don't
get these
believe
type
that.
of roles.
I don't believe
oh
that.
no,
I don't believe that.
Will? No.
They said Will did it in one movie, and
Who
then
said
Rock
it?
did it.
Oh no,
said
you're
that?
talking about it was acting. You talking
said?
about where he
Yeah.
it was one of them scenes. But nah.
Nah, man.
I don't nah.
But they were saying that in real life, he was really doing it in real life, and that was like his thing to getting in the industry, like further along his career or whatever like that.
Nah.
But I was like, man, if
But he was already
he's already
he
out
was
there.
already established
Yeah.
at that point because before that role he was Fresh Prince.
Yeah, he
You know
was
what I'm
already
saying?
established.
So
Yeah.
He was already
I don't think
established.
he had
don't
to
need
do
all
that.
Yeah.
I think it was just a role that
Yeah.
he played.
that he had
you
to
know what I'm
play.
saying?
Do that.
I mean, he was already,
So, in a nutshell, when that comes down to that piece, right, with the Gabrielle Union thing, like, what, like, so I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Like, was he okay with her doing that?
He didn't know. I mean, come on, like ain't nobody know. He ain't know because he was doing stuff.
She
himself.
just felt justified. Like,
She just saying.
she was just basically saying, like,
I make
it's
more
okay.
money than him, so fine, I could do what I want to do. I make more
Yeah.
money.
Right. Right.
But then why waste his time? Like, go on, go
Exactly.
do your thing.
That's I
like,
don't
go,
get that, yo.
Go
Just
do you.
roll.
You
Like,
really
go
don't have
do
to
you.
cheat on her.
And then guess what?
Right.
Karma come back because now Dwayne Wade cheated on you, made a baby.
Yep.
So look, you know what I
Yep.
mean? What else? I mean, you
And he-
still with him.
And and it was the same situation, right?
Gabrielle
Yeah.
Union
She was
still
still
with him?
getting money.
Yeah.
She was getting
He get
money.
He get money
but
too.
he made more.
Yeah, he made
right?
more, and
So-
and he. I mean,
So you can't be mad at that.
but that's what she talked about. That she was like, I think that's why I made her come out with it because she was like, you know, she dealt with something like that, and she did it back then. So I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know.
people don't value their time. I always say I don't understand. People don't value their time, and I'm you know, I'm holding myself accountable too because I'm in a place now where people don't realize how valuable your time is. I'm not wasting my time. I don't care. Don't waste my time.
I mean, I don't care if you make more money than me. I'm gonna find somewhere to go. Shelter. something.
He said a shelter.
I mean, but can you
I'ma
imagine?
find somewhere to go, shelter.
Can you imagine? She just come in and talking about, hey, honey, we about to go in the room. This is John. He like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, you know.
But I don't
when
think
they get-
it wasn't like
You have a
that. I
good
think
time,
she
but-
was just cheating. Basically, she's saying
Be
she
out here
was
making a
cheating.
sandwich.
Yeah,
I know, right? you want Swiss cheese?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I
know
don't
you're gonna
see
be
how-
hungry
I
after.
don't see how people could do that. That's just like the Will Smith with Jada. I don't see how Will Smith could be okay with Jada was messing with Shorty, Alstina. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm being
He
honest.
said, I know you're gonna be hungry afterwards.
I don't know. I
You
don't
want some
know how he
Cheetos
could
with
do
that?
it.
Lemonade. You want some
Dude,
sugar?
look,
Lemonade.
dude was all in their house and everything.
That's the problem.
Hey, look, you want something to drink? Okay,
That's
I go
what,
get you.
that's what we were saying. You want some Cheetos with
You
that?
want something? Okay, I go
He
get you.
said- Bro said, I know you're
Yeah,
gonna be
how long
hungry.
y'all gonna be? How long you think y'all need? How long you think y'all need? Y'all, you good? Hour two?
Exactly.
Hell
no,
nah,
we ain't
man.
doing that. Mm-mm.
Hell no, I ain't
Man,
doing
big,
that, man.
Big shout out to IMV to 27 Cannibal Street and Yoli Dotson for all the likes on TikTok, man. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, Don
Appreciate
Bay
you.
too. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, crazy, man. These people crazy, man.
I don't know how to
Lost
take
their
that.
damn mind.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in, fellas.
That's an understatement. Like, Lord, you lost their mind.
I mean, but
See, we say that though. Okay, we say that, but we don't know if we had the money. We don't know how much stuff we'll do to.
I was
'Cause I'ma
about
tell
to
you
say,
right-
how
yeah, we
far
don't
are
know
you
what you
willing to
mean.
go if you
we
in that
don't
position?
know. We don't like. Okay, for example, like I know how some people say, oh, you know, like the dude who billionaire, they you know, I want to fly to the moon, all that crazy stuff they do and stuff. But we don't know how we would react if we had it. You know what I'm saying? Because
I
they live in
know.
a whole different world.
That's
What
true,
I'm saying,
man.
I thought
They live
you
in a
said
whole
I-
different world.
No, I
I
thought you
do
would say
know.
like I know how I would react.
live-
I do know. I mean,
Yeah.
I just like I have a different moral compass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just can't. I don't understand. And I understand. Like when you get to that level, and you're having that type of money, but it's just like I just can't understand what some of these people do with this money, and there's just
Okay,
much,
so my thing is, what are you willing to take? Like you know what I'm saying? What would be the door to say, okay, no, I can't do that? You know what I mean? When you in that type of situation.
In what situation? What do you
Like
mean?
that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like if somebody telling you, hey, look, you know what I mean? I make more money than you. You know what I'm saying? If I cheat, I cheat. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, I love you. I'm gonna be here, but
Then,
But
like
that's
you
how
said,
all.
then just
Can
let
I
'em
say
go.
something? Can I say this? And I'm talking. I mean, isn't that how men in the celebrity world are? All of them are.
actually, D. Ray Davis got
All these
two of them.
these
He
ball
got two
players,
of them.
these ball
Got two of
players,
them.
these ball players, and them ain't like that.
yeah.
They ain't like. They all like that. Like
Yeah.
That's why I understand.
Exactly. They
if
all
you in
like
that world, right?
They in that different world.
then,
yeah.
then why even try to settle down with somebody?
Exactly.
That's
That's
what
what
I
I
mean.
don't
You know what I'm
understand.
saying?
I don't understand that. Like, why even?
I think what it is that it's a selfishness thing. I think they want her for themselves and they don't want nobody else to have.
That's what. Yeah, I agree.
That's what I
think it just be because I want you to all to me.
Yeah,
And
that's what
I
I
don't
think.
want you to go. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
'cause
For
they-
right now, you all to me.
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, the biggest dude I seen been with. It's almost like this dude been with the whole industry. I can name names, and I'm naming them. I don't care.
Nick Cannon.
Puffy seemed like that
Oh,
dude
don't
been
give
with
me-
the whole industry.
Look, male and female.
I'm
You know what? I heard that.
Male
man.
and female.
I heard that. Now, see, now why
comment-
do you say that though?
because
I
it's
heard-
been,
I mean-
because it's been talked about. But
I'm saying this dude
On
like that be with the
multiple
whole
occasions.
industry.
If y'all saying that he did it, y'all don't believe Will Smith did it?
we
Like, I
didn't say
think he-
Will Smith
I'm,
did.
no, I'm
Oh.
not saying. I mean, you
Yeah,
never
we
you
not
never know
saying.
at the end of the day.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
never know.
But
at the
we
end of the
don't
day.
expect, like Common been with all these women. I don't know how in the world
Eric
he
Benet?
He didn't, but Eric Benet been with all of
Eric
them.
Benet
Like,
was in sex
how is
addict
it-
class.
Like I'm gonna tell you, for me,
Sex-
and I don't know about y'all, but like for me, I don't want to be at no event, no TV, no nothing where the dudes you been with, I'm looking right at them in their face.
So
And they,
I got a question. I don't want to cut you off.
No, you
I
good.
got a question for y'all. What's the pretty dude name? It's not Shamar. Is it Shamar Moore? Or
Yeah,
something? Or
Shamar
some-
Moore.
Some I think that's his name. I can't think. One of them cats is about to have a baby.
yeah, at like 50, his first
At
one.
50 something
Hold,
years
hold,
old.
His
hold,
first
hold,
one though.
hold,
This is
hold,
his first one.
Hold on, no, you mean like I gotta get this straight because it's 2023. You mean like
Is it
what-
Shamar Moore? No,
what
no,
a-
it's-
Yeah, his first one.
he's about to have a baby with a woman, or he
Yeah.
physically having a baby?
Come on.
No,
Man,
I
what
didn't know
the heck?
it's 2023. I don't know what's
It's
going on.
like, wait a minute, he about to have a baby? It's
Okay,
like,
so
nah,
you
nah,
mean
nah,
with
nah.
somebody else? Okay.
Nah,
Yeah.
with somebody, but for the
52
first time, it's about
yeah,
his
his
first
first child.
I say congratulations to him.
I say congratulations, but bro,
You would have thought he would have had
52
more.
years old,
What?
Man,
That's a beautiful
sometimes
thing.
I feel like people like that don't want kids.
man. If you
but
52
but
years
it's
old,
his
and you have,
first one. Puffy
I
like
know it's
60. He just had another one.
I know it's your first one,
But Puffy got a kids that got kids,
I don't know how
That
I
was
would
it.
feel to have a child at 52.
and that's your
couldn't do it,
first one
man.
at that.
Look.
That's your first child.
I mean, that's his first one. He probably didn't want to leave this world without
Need
it.
my sleep.
Like,
That's true. I get
But
it.
why would but you on the
You got AAA.
you on-
actually, I'm gonna
You
be
got
honest with you,
AAA,
I
you got
kinda-
diabetes, you got-
I thought he would have had more. I'm kind of surprised, especially we talking about Shamar Moore. I'm surprised
And
he
my
only
thing is,
this his
and
first one.
this my thing too. When you don't have kids that age, is it questionable? That's just me.
Like what? What you mean?
If you don't have any kids that age, is it questionable? Meaning, like, did you?
Are you
want,
selfish?
Are you selfish? Did you want kids?
Yeah.
What is going on
That
in that
is a
situation?
question. We had this in a
Yeah.
previous podcast. It is
Yeah,
a
like
flag.
that. Like
to me,
I-
that's a flag.
yeah. Like I want to know.
To not
like, you know what
have
I'm saying?
kids at that age or
I
by
mean,
that time?
That's a flag.
I mean, or
Or married, anything like you haven't been married or had
or
kids.
maybe he
But
didn't
why,
find
though?
the
Why
right
is that
one.
a flag?
Because okay, if I meet a woman, right, and I'm not saying anybody, I'm just talking in general. If they meet a woman at let's say 40 something years old, let's say 45, 40,
Okay,
anything
that's a
else,
good age.
and they haven't never been married, one, or never had kids, and they're I know, right? And or thereof, they're if as if they
Confusing the hell out of
they
me
are
right now.
their career. See, that lets me know two things. That tells me a lot. Okay, I'm asking questions. Are you able to have kids? Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Are you against marriage or something? No. So that now I'm questioning because I'm like, okay, especially if you're an attractive woman, I'm like, so what's wrong? Like what happened? Or you could say, okay, well, I was waiting for the right one, blase, and all that is possible. But then in today's society, you be like, okay, but so you haven't found nobody? Like how many dates you had?
Yeah.
Like you get what I'm saying? It's
I
like
understand what you're saying.
it's some.
Like-
then I'm starting to
like
question
something
you.
wrong.
There
Yeah.
you go. Exact. Now I'm questioning you. Like, wait a minute though. Like what? I know I ain't trying to put myself in those special categories. So what is going on?
So before you go, Cannibal Street said Janae Aiko's dad just had a kid at 78.
Young.
Dang it.
With who?
Well, Chuck Brown been had like 30 of them, and he was still going at 80. Like
That's crazy.
That's another
Look up Chuck
problem.
Brown.
That's another problem that I have, young. All these cradle robbers out here, young. Like,
is it cradle?
like, it-
okay,
bro,
stop
bro.
it. We about to
Go
go a
ahead.
whole different section.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say this to y'all.
Go ahead.
Okay, honestly, when is a female peak value?
This is what I will say.
Hold on. When is a female peak
This
value?
is what I
No,
will
no, go
say.
ahead. Elaborate.
I will say this. I would say Mark
When is she's more valuable? When is a female more valuable to a guy?
in her prime, I guess.
When is a female's prime?
Well, 21.
All right, say that right. Oh, say that. Okay,
21,
stop.
two, okay.
Stop. When is a male's prime peak?
I say 24. 23.
Why 24? Go B. What would you say?
B said, I'm peak right
No.
Now I'm thinking about societal now. Societal status, societal thoughts.
Do you mean by like?
Well, put it this way.
What is a man's peak?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I would say because peaking as in, are you talking about
I'm talking
sexual
about career.
peaking?
I'm talking about
So
career. I'm
so
talking
career
about
peaking.
look. I'm talking
Anywhere
about
from
status. I'm talking
30 to probably 45.
Stop right there.
Okay, I get that
Stop.
piece.
Okay, stop
I
right
get
there. He said 30 to 45, right? A woman's peak, you said what? It's 21.
I said
What are you
21.
talking about, bros?
What do you mean?
What do you mean cradle robbers? Rockers, robbers.
we gotta
How
talk
is that
about-
cradle-
we gotta
talk about the age.
because- no.
We got the
Listen,
comments fired up over here on
Yeah.
TikTok. Don Baby said, "Don't do that." Cannibal Street
exactly.
said, "Uh oh, red pill talk activated."
Exactly. Listen,
Here we go.
No,
The
because
only
listen,
Dawson.
no,
Don Baby
listen.
said that question was a red flag.
I'm about to say this. Listen, everybody need to listen, and y'all need to understand this. A guy has to work harder than a female have to work. Period.
Are we
A
talking
guy
in general?
have to
Or are we talking
everything.
about in bed?
Everything. No, in every aspect. We are providers, right? A woman, you said a woman's peak is 2021. A guy's peak, you said, is 30 to 35. A guy has worked.
Larry.
Hold on. No. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I am.
Go.
I'm speaking in general. I'm
ahead,
speaking
go.
in
No, you
general.
good. Go.
I'm speaking in general. So a guy's peak is 30. So that means a guy has to work his job.
Yo,
A guy has to
Dawson
go to
said
school.
negative. Don Baby said cap.
A guy have to listen to where I'm coming from. Listen to where I'm coming from. And I'm not talking about regular people. I'm talking about, us.
Society.
Women say they want a high value guy, right? Women say they want a guy that can profess all this other stuff, right? All right. So when do that guy get to that point? When can that actual guy get to that point?
Depending on his upbringing and who he is, it just depends.
Okay, when can an average guy, when can he get to
The
that
average black man is 27 to 35.
point? So you
maybe.
saying
We're
the
not
27?
talking black. We can't put it on a
Exactly.
race.
We can't put it on a
we're
race.
talking
I'm
about
talking about in
general.
general.
Gender.
In general. Like, okay, a woman, before she have babies and everything, she's at her peak at 2021, right? Before she have kids, before she have anything. She's at her beautifulest, because that's the take, because which age you gain weight, what kid you gain weight. She at
another
her
red pill.
peak. Listen to what hear me
Cannibal
out.
Street
Hear
said,
me out.
looking at my
Hear me out.
paycheck,
Yeah.
never.
Hear me out. She's at her most gorgeous at her younger years. A man is more at his, when it comes to that 2021, where he could provide, where he could do whatever he needs to do at a later age,
Maturity,
30, 35,
maturity,
exactly, at a 30,
maturity.
35. So when you talk, so that's why a lot of women will go to an older guy, because they can do more for them.
Right.
Period. That's what
they
happened.
didn't have a
age
dad.
gap, but the age gap is still the same.
They don't
okay,
look at it like
this,
that.
So this
They
what I
don't
will
look at
say,
it like
and this
that,
what I
though.
wanted to say.
They don't look at it
I
like
had
that.
a problem with Marcus Houston doing that when I guess he was talking to that 15-year-old girl, and then like,
But that's a whole different.
And then
that's a whole
she
different.
was found like missing or something, and then next you know she popped up like 18, 19, and he ended up marrying her. I'm like, dude,
that's a whole
But
different
why is
ballgame.
it different, bro?
Yo, Dawson said pull the plug.
Because
Larry.
that's rape. That's a molestation. That's a whole different. I'm talking about a grown woman that's, let's say, 25, 26, messing with a guy that's like 50, 53, right?
that's
I
a
seen
lot
it.
of people
I
have a
see-
problem
it-
with that.
But
yeah.
why?
That's what I'm saying.
But why though?
Because the age gap is still the age gap, bro.
How?
It looks
How?
funny
He
a
was
little
20
bit. I
when he
ain't
was
gonna lie.
20.
Funny.
When he was 20, she was 1.
No,
She wasn't even
that's
done.
not-
No,
you
she
looking
wasn't
at
even
it
born.
then.
She wasn't
You
even
looking
born.
at it then. I'm
No,
talking
she
about
wasn't born.
now.
I mean,
not
You
that
looking
age,
at
though.
No, but
25.
you're
Wait
right,
a minute. Wait a minute. You looking at she's 25 right now, and he's, let's say, 53. Whatever. How is that? What's wrong with that? I'm no. I'm not asking for me. I'm not agreeing to it. I'm asking you.
Okay.
What's wrong with it?
Like I said, it's the age gap, bro. It's too much. If it's a problem when she's 17 and he's 32, it should be a problem when it's the same age gap,
Two more
but
ages
older.
up.
I'm
But
about to
if
kick
she's
some.
over
All right,
18.
all right. Well, let's kick some ballistics. I'm about to kick some ballistics to everybody listening there, and people could chime in. In the inner city, in the hood, girls is like 15, 16 be messing with dope boys is like 25, 26. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it funky. If we gonna go no capping and all that, that's how it is in the hood. So what makes a difference of when you in celebrity life or whatever, and they messing with this, they doing the same thing.
There is no difference, but at the same time, it don't make it right. That's what I'm saying.
Get that 20J20 got some
Yeah.
facts over here.
Yeah, older men can often symbolize the ideal of a stable lifestyle, whether it's the fact that an older man is more likely to be settled in his career and have his finances in a comfortable place. Exactly.
True.
And that's what they go for. That's why they do it. It's not, bro. Like, why you think the 15-year-old, 16-year-old mess with the dope boy in the hood? Because they can provide and do everything for him.
So Cannibal Street says, so what's the biggest age gap before it's a problem?
No, all of it. I say it's a problem, but I'm just going by.
That's funny. That's funny.
I'm
That's
not
a good
agreeing with
question,
it.
though.
I'm saying
that
it's
is
a
a good
problem.
question.
I'm saying it's a problem.
what
But
is
I mean, look,
susceptible
okay,
age?
let's keep it real. Our own, well, not my president, but Donald Trump wife is like what, 30 years younger than him?
Yeah,
Come on, it's like,
and it's disgusting.
yeah. Man, y'all don't get me started because okay, what bothers me is we always do that, but yet I swear to God, and then guess what? In the hood, the mother know her 15-year-old daughter messing with the dope boy that's like 24, 25, and let's be like, what are we talking about here? But what is the acceptable age? I don't know. To each his own. I don't know. Like, that's
the problem, Jody. To each his own. Nah.
I don't even know, man. I
don't
think,
know, man.
To me, when you get up to that age, like
So
Chuck
I
Brown
seen
was
this, I ain't
messing
gonna
with
lie, I
like
seen
30-year-olds.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen this TikTok video when the girl was just getting straight up. Like, they were getting on her bad. She was like 23 with a 65-year-old dude. And she was like, don't hate on me because I'm being taken care of. And I'm just looking at the video like, this looks weird. Like, I ain't know how to take that. I ain't gonna even lie. It just looked out of place a little bit.
It is out of it. It don't look. It is out of place.
He's like, that's out of pocket.
That's
I mean,
disgusting.
that's some Jerry Springer type stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I wouldn't go that. I mean,
23 and 60. No.
yeah, that's a.
That's crazy. That's her granddad.
Yeah,
that's
that sound like
Girl, you
like
making love to your
Man.
granddad.
that sound like poker numbers. 23, 60, 54, 55, 35. Like that sound like poker numbers.
Hey, look. I'm gonna go to the 60-year-old dude and give him props, man. Boy, how you pull this one, bro?
so hold on.
How you pull-
These
But
blue
let me ask you
silence,
this, though.
boy.
Let me ask you this though.
You want one of
Let
these
me ask you
silences
this.
by there?
But let me ask you this though, because this now I'm thinking about this now, and I'm not saying that this is whatever, but what about the guys that go to the clubs that find the girls dancing and the girls is 18 and up?
What do you mean? I don't understand. What do you?
Which clubs?
Yeah, what do you ask? I'm
clubs
trying to
are
figure out
you?
what
I'm
you
trying to keep
referring
it
to?
trying to keep it G because we got
Yeah.
No.
But
are you
what I'm
talking
saying, like, how do y'all look at it when you got these older or grown men in the
At the
clubs,
shaker clubs?
at the shaker clubs, and they got the girls from 18 and up there? Like, how does that look?
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
How
That's
old
what
are
I'm
these
saying.
dudes? Are
Hey,
they
you
like
made a
40
great
something?
point. That's a great point.
No, I'm asking, yeah, 'cause
That's
it
a
just
great
made me
point.
think about
So
it,
what's
like,
the difference?
yeah.
What's the difference? That's a great point, though.
Hey,
That's a
Cannibal
great
Street
point.
said, "Call me Grad Zaddy."
I'm serious.
I'm gonna even keep it
That's a
100
great
with you. I'm gonna
point.
keep it
Like,
100
that's
with
what
you,
I'm
Dad.
saying. What are we talking about? That's why I said, what are we?
You know what? Now that it makes. I mean, when you really think
Yeah.
about it, because I'm gonna tell you this now. Even the I don't know if y'all noticed this, but even the girls that go work at Hooters and stuff.
Yeah.
These girls are 18 years old. They
Yeah.
get a job there, so
Come
it's
on,
like
man.
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy. Now. Like,
Yeah,
dang,
man.
Like, I
Like-
don't know how to take it.
So let me ask you: is Hooters like a strip club?
It's a
It's not
close.
like a strip club.
It's
close enough.
It's close. I mean, we.
And I
it
better
ain't
not
crossed
see.
the line, but it's
I
on the
better
line.
not see any
It's
of my
close.
daughters in there.
It's
I'm
close
coming
to
in
the line.
strangling.
That's what I said. How you let
So
your
you-
daughter go work in a place like that, young?
I know a couple.
I know they of
mean,
age
so
to make their
y'all
own
don't go to
decisions
Hooters?
at that time.
I
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
Y'all don't go to Hooters?
Nah, I don't know.
I go to Hooters and I eat wings.
I go there for the wings. The wings only, and only the wings. I got my eyes closed the whole time eating wings.
Look, he just, is this hot sauce? Is this hot sauce? I think this is hot sauce.
I
Right
got my
here.
eyes closed the whole time.
I
eating
think
wings.
this is barbecue sauce, ranch dressing.
No, I mean, but okay.
Blue cheese.
I don't know. I just look at it.
Give me
where
the
it's all
water.
like,
Give me the
I mean,
water.
I don't know.
Give me the juice.
Hey, look, I don't know, man. I just
give me the juice.
I mean,
There he
I'm
goes.
gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know, man. It's like so much out here. I mean, we trying to keep it G. You right? I'm just. It's so many online stuff and.
But that's what I had to think
don't
about it.
know.
Now I'm like,
Yeah,
Dad,
that's
hold
what
on.
I'm trying to say. That's what I'm
Because
telling you.
I know where we used to live at.
Yeah.
This is the crazy thing. I hate to say this, but literally in front of the elementary school, they had a sign called Legs. And some of the kids' mothers work there. And I'm thinking,
Yo.
like, are you guys making your kids think, like, when I grow up and I turn 18, I'm working right there?
Hey, they seen where them dollars at.
That's where you work. That's where you work
And
at
then
now?
let's
Or is it
get one
private
thing
school?
straight.
No. This is
let's
where
keep
we
it
grew up
real.
at in the-
Let's keep it real.
my kids
I
was in
mean,
elementary school.
and they promote all this stuff. This stuff
Exactly.
is promoted. Like that's what man. This society killed me, man. They promote this stuff, but then when you comment on it, oh y'all this and y'all, what do you?
That's why I don't go, guys. I can't be looking at nobody's kid. I can't be like, is that what's her name's daughter? No.
daughter?
I'm just saying, like, going to a joint and then you see somebody you know's daughter in there.
So Too Far had something to say on here. Too Far Up, and we actually did talk about this, and he said, "Hey yo, have any of y'all ever split the check with a female at dinner?"
On the first date?
Don Bailey said significantly older men or women looking at 20 and younger sounds like grooming.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because what happens is this is my theory on it. Because what happens is, let's say you get with an older woman, she already in her values, her morals, her this, she's already set in her place, and that even the Bible speaks on this. Like they're already set in their ways. But yet, once you get to a 22, 23-year-old, you can kind of groom them into what you want.
This what I'm gonna say on that
Or
note.
manipulate.
Yeah.
This what I'm gonna say. This
That
what I'm
too.
gonna say.
That too.
Maybe back in the day that could fly, like 90s, early 2000s, but nowadays, man, the kids that's growing up, that no, you gonna be doing everything. You might as well be their mother, their father, because half of them can't cook, can't clean, don't do chores, don't want to work, don't want to do nothing. They lazy, they on their cell phone. So you date somebody young right now, you might as well just go ahead and give her a playpen, give her cell phone,
Give her a
because
boppy.
But guess what?
Boppy.
But guess what? You know what? You're right. But guess what? They not hearing all that either. They're not hearing all that talk and all that bickering go back and forth either.
What you
And
talking
that's what
about?
they don't want. And a lot of older dudes, they're not hearing all that stuff.
Well, what's crazy too is what they're not hearing is, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is though is they're looking at it they can be, the funny thing about it is when they're younger, I think they're more arrogant because they know they can get what they want. They know that you just for somebody like, hey, you lucky you with me because I'm younger than you. You know what I'm saying? So you better do right. Give me what I asked for or go, because I can easily
And that's
get
how
somebody.
some of 'em courage.
I can
That's how
easily
some of
get
'em
somebody
courage.
over
Too
there.
Far Up said the culture of childhood has changed, G.
Facts.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you want somebody young, you might as well go ahead and have a babysitting service because that's what you dating.
And they fine with that. A lot of them fine. A lot
I'm
of
just
them. Hey,
saying.
look,
I'm just
a lot
saying.
of them fine with that too. A lot of guys fine
Yeah,
with that.
yeah.
They like, all right, I got you.
Yeah, you want your PS4, PS5, you want your video games in your phone.
That's how they say.
Did you burp today?
Yeah. That's what I'm like. You want your pacifier? I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because in reality, I mean, that's why I say back in the day that would have worked, because your mother would have gave your daughter vows to cook, clean, be a wife. But if you ask ask your daughter right now, ask anybody right now, their kids, what is a housewife or what is a wife? They couldn't really tell you. They couldn't tell you because they're really not putting those vows in their kids.
Who is they?
I'm just saying general.
Because let me tell you,
No, I'm just saying
I wouldn't
general.
even say, I wouldn't even say it's all their fault either. I think it's a lot of us that have a lot to do with it because we get into our own daily lives and we get our own issues and stuff like that. We lose track of that.
And think about it like this. Half of the society is already single, right? So you're not thinking about putting your putting your morals and standards in your kid to raise them to be a great husband or wife. You still trying to find one yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
You still trying to find a mate for yourself. So you don't even know how to teach your kid to be a great spouse, or you're like, hey, this is what you need to be looking for. This is the type of person you need to be. This is where you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? It's not being taught. And I realized that even talking to the kids in my classroom, they have so many problems. You know what I'm saying? And talking with my daughter, she tells me, Dad, that's a lot of kids. They got a lot of issues in school. Like, they got a lot of problems at home. And I'm just like, dang. So
it's going to get worse.
And
that's it.
That's
going to get worse.
the crazy thing.
Yeah.
You never know what's going on at home.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel like because us as adults go through our own issues as well, like I said, again, we lose track and focus. And we all got to hold ourselves accountable. It's not just, we keep saying the same thing over and over again. But that's just like with the 6-year-old who went to the teacher and they had to learn that from somewhere, right? But I would say this, we all let our kids play video games. We all let our kids do things. And not saying that it's us. I'm talking about in general.
yeah, general. Yeah.
I'm saying in general. And I'm saying we got to hold ourselves. We always say, well, not my kid, not this, not that. No, it can be your kid.
So you dating a 19 and 21-year-old who hasn't learned any of this stuff. So what do you expect to get out of that relationship? And what are you giving at that relationship?
They don't want anything out there. They want you to just shut up and be quiet.
Yeah.
So Too Far Up said the definition of everything has changed, like the definition of roles, gender, happiness, depression.
Yeah.
Says gender definitions and the definition of depression / anxiety.
It's crazy, man.
Facts.
I'm telling you.
So
Just,
I really want to talk to some young people to ask, like, you know what I'm saying, like, when you get into a relationship, what do you expect your role to be, and what do you look for out your partner?
they don't
You know what
know.
I'm saying?
I'm being real with
They
you.
just trying to party. have a
Yeah,
good
they
time.
don't know. They don't know.
No,
They
some
don't.
already have it in mind of what they want because of what they seen their family.
Exactly.
You know,
But
they be
what
like,
have they
that's true.
You know what I'm
seen?
saying?
That's
But what have
Or
they
they
seen?
be like, they don't want the opposite. They don't
Okay.
want the opposite of
What-
what they. You know,
what-
they
Or
think
they
it was-
want the
What
opposite of
have they
yeah.
seen? And that's the thing. What have they seen? They seen a single mother who
Or
working, or father, or chaos. What have they seen? They haven't seen it. Some of them don't even know what love is. They don't know how to receive it, or they don't even know how to accept.
You think about it, man. I remember growing up, man. I had a couple homeboys in the hood where I lived at. You know what I'm saying? Even myself, my mom didn't get home till like 7, 8 o'clock at night. So me and my brother was in the house all day long. Or I mean, not all day, but
I get it.
by the time you get out of school,
They,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, that's just that was the way it was. Now, granted, we had to do stuff. Before mom got home, mom got home at 7 o'clock. You better have them lines in that car.
You clean up real fast.
Better be clean.
Mom pulled in.
Man,
yeah.
kids now, my kids anyway. Nowadays, man, we come home dishes still. I'm like, are you serious, bro? I would have never done this with my mom.
But
when I
you
came home.
know, it's funny because I think this is the reason why we cook. Is because even as a boy, you cooked in the house. You cooked, you cleaned, you did outside work, you did everything in the house. You know what I'm saying? As a male kid or a female kid.
I don't cook. I do.
Well,
He's stupid. He's like, I don't cook.
I mean, when I was growing up, my mom and dad worked, so I learned how to cook. You know what I mean? It was things that we did as because like he said, at those times the roles were different. You know what I'm saying? Like our parents were, they had to be the providers. You know what I'm saying? And they wanted you to be a provider too.
Yola Dawson said, "Sure don't." Laugh out loud.
Look. When
He made sure he said, "Look, I don't cook, y'all."
Look, when
That's
when it's Bobby time to cook, look, we gonna eat spaghetti. That's what we do, spaghetti.
But see, you may not cook now, but do you know how to cook?
Yeah, I can do it. I can follow the
I
instructions.
mean, I could, cereal and Lucky Charms.
So when you cook, do you measure out everything?
Oh no.
Do I measure?
Yeah.
Sometimes, but
You
sometimes
follow the
I
recipe?
No, look. Hey, keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I can cook. You know what I'm saying? But the way things is set up right now,
The way my
I
bank
don't
account
do
is.
it. I don't
She
do it
does
as
it better,
often.
right? She does it better. Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't
You be
about
like,
to
I
get-
could cook, of
Well,
course,
we
but
can
she just
tell
does
you
it
been
better.
eating good.
Ain't-
We
ain't-
can tell.
You said you
We
can
can
put some
tell you
hot
been
dogs in the pan with some
Yeah,
water.
I mean, you know, I mean, you have some Fruit Loops, you know, frosted mini wheats. I mean,
So Too Far Up said, quick question though, do y'all think relationships are trendy? And then Ms. Dawson said, can you? Y'all Too
Yeah, you
Far
might
Up
be
also
telling on
said,
yourself,
a
bro.
guy from the West can talk to someone from the East and they be experiencing the same shit.
So who said who? I want to touch base on the
Relationship is
trendy
trendy?
joint. Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
hear that. What was?
like, what do you mean? Like, is relationships trend? Like, people just go into relationships just as a trend? It's not really serious.
Mm.
I don't know.
People just want
Too
to.
Far Up, he said, like, for example, every guy, they're typing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
He said like, for example, every guy.
So my thing
think
is,
it's
I feel
trendy?
like relationships nowadays are to the point to where if they're very quick to like dissolve within the very beginning of a week or two. They don't give people opportunities like they used to. Like back in the day, you may meet one person, right? And you may give that person a chance to where now they got so many choices that they going through people like resumes. They going through people like candy. So it's like the moment they see a red flag or something real small, minute, they ready to just like, you know what, I don't want to do this. I'm going to the next person. And they already got like 10, 20 people on their phone that they can call right then and there.
Hey, read
20J, yeah, 20J20. Listen, everybody listen up. 20J20 said it's only 1.5% of single men that's 5'10", single, and not obese, and make $70,000 a year. Something to think about. 1.5%.
That means you ain't getting
of
one.
Single men.
You ain't getting one. You better go and find you a short, fat, short.
So Too Far Up also said, he said every guy experiences a crazy chick who will do the same another chick will do. Like they might all say a particular comment or behave a certain way, like get jealous of the waitress at a restaurant.
Hold up, say that one more time.
So he said, every guy experiences a crazy chick who will do the same another chick will do. Like they might all say a particular comment or behave a certain way, like get jealous of the waitress at a restaurant. With that said, it's trendy.
Oh my God. That, you know, I don't want to say. But I've
What's your thoughts on that?
experienced that.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that?
I don't know because I'm married, so I don't know anything about the dating and relationship scene.
I mean,
I don't know.
that's a deep joint. I mean, that's
So
He
what
said,
he's saying
he said
is
I'm
like-
generalizing females, but it's trendy that they all do the same.
Like
shit.
they get mad at the waitress that try to.
Yeah, I guess thinking that they might be hitting on you or something.
I've
I think that comes with a place of something that may have happened with their past.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Personally, that's a personal situation. Maybe you're coming across women that have dealt with trust issues. So what happens is, you know what I mean? And you could be a very, handsome guy or whatever, or, you know what I'm saying, you put together. So when a female sees you, they like what they see. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to.
I'm reading
I
what he
don't-
said.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with
He
you. I
said,
don't-
he said basically petty behavior. He said married dudes been past this type of problems.
Right.
I think I would disagree with the just the trust, because I'm gonna be honest with you, they ain't got nothing to do with trust.
No, but what I'm
'Cause
saying
I'm
is
gonna tell you, I mean, it could have some.
But what I'm saying, like,
is,
it's like-
okay. I mean, let's reverse it. Let's reverse it for a second. Let's say you out with your chick, and the dude start flirting with your chick. You just gonna be like, what? Just let him?
okay, so this is what I'm going to say on that. No. This is what I'm going to say on that.
Oh, you got to stop that.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I'm saying. You just gonna let him?
No. Let's get this straight. You can't stop nobody from doing what they want to do.
Yes, you can.
No. Listen. What I'm saying is that you don't know what somebody's gonna come out and say out their mouth, right? Like you can't read their mind.
Yeah.
It's now I'm expecting my woman to correct that. I shouldn't have to correct it. Now, if you didn't correct it, that's a problem. Like if
No, but
I'm
that's what we saying.
No,
though.
but what I-
like,
no, what
you
I'm
saying
saying-
is a trust. What I'm saying is
No,
like
but
you ain't gonna let
No,
nobody.
because you flipped it, right? You flipped it.
No,
Now,
I
if
flipped
dude
it, yeah.
like, hey, this and that, And if she on like, can't you see I'm with somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you already know, don't put me in a place to where I gotta lose my job. I gotta lose, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go crazy.
But she didn't do that.
No, this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying first.
Right.
If she don't respond.
If she don't respond, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, if she over there like, thank you.
There you
okay,
go.
now I got to, like,
There
what you
you
doing?
go.
First of all, what you doing?
That's what I'm saying.
Get yourself
That's
together.
what I'm
And
saying.
second of all, man, take this tip.
He said, so Too Far said toxic behaviors are trendy. My bad. I could have just said that.
No, that's true. That is true.
But is that a toxic? Okay, so I'm gonna be this is me.
I think what
If
he's
anybody sit there and flirt with my girl, I'm not going for that. I don't care. She could say something. She could say something. I'm still saying something. That's just me.
Right.
I mean, if she
I don't
says,
look at it
if somebody come and say something to your woman, it's how she reacts to it. If she reacting to it
I
like
agree.
she flirting to it, that's a problem. But if she's like, hey, you can see I'm here with somebody I'm taking, and then you be like, hey man, you have a good day, bro, because you don't want to get out of pocket to where you know what I mean. But if she blatantly disrespects you and he there's a thin line with that. You know what I'm saying? It now if he touching her and he grabbing her and and physically like, hey girl, like okay now we're gonna have a problem. Now I'm gonna strangle you. I'm gonna choke you. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna put my hands on you. But it just depends on how the person handles it. That's just how I see it. You know what I mean?
But that's what go ahead, bros.
Huh?
Oh, you about to say something?
No, I had some, but no.
But
Go
that's
ahead.
what that's saying. Okay, if a girl flirting with you, the waitress is flirting with you, and if she pop off, that's her right.
But you know what's so funny though? I would have to say this. Sometimes you don't know if somebody's flirting with you because you ain't paying attention.
Like, bro,
No.
somebody flirting with you.
If you sometimes no, what I'm saying is sometimes because I will say this.
So
no,
like
She's smacking your back.
okay. Now that's the difference. But what I'm saying is that if you notice this, there are waitresses that say words because they use that lingo to get their tips. Right? So they come to, hey, hon, thank you. You guys enjoy your meal. Now, this is the thing. This is one thing I realized. If she's only calling you hun and not calling your girl hun, then that's a problem. Like those are the signs. But what I'm saying is that there's little things that waiters say and do to just get their tip money. But in a nutshell, a woman knows when another woman is like trying to hit on you. But 9 times out of 10, a dude could just be focused on you,
And that's
and
what
he
I'm
not
saying.
even thinking about that girl
and that's-
like showing that type of.
and that's what I'm
why
saying.
he could be like, babe, why you acting like that? You don't see what she doing?
Exactly, and
she
that's
gave
my
you an
point.
extra
That's
shrimp.
what Too Far up
That's
saying.
what you're
Right,
proving,
that's what
and
I'm
you're
saying.
proving the
Lord,
point.
She gave you an
But
extra shrimp roll.
But Solo, you proving the point right there.
I don't
You're
know.
basically proving the point. Like you don't know if she's sitting there flirting with you, she could pop. That's her right to pop off.
But if she pops off, okay, cool.
'Cause you
But at
don't know.
Okay, and I get it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you should know. This is my thing. You should know yo. Now it depends on how I react. If I'm like, hey, yeah, but thank you for that egg.
But
roll,
you saying
know what I'm
is trust. No, what you saying? Okay,
Thank you for that extra egg roll,
what
baby.
you saying is trust.
What
I'm
you
saying,
doing?
you saying is
Another
trust.
egg
What
roll,
you
let's
saying
go.
is trust.
You want that
saying-
kielbasa?
Solo, you saying is trust, but it's not. It's bigger than just trust. It's not trust.
Hey, read that
It's you.
comment, Ron, from 20J20.
20 said, people learn how to treat you from you. Standards and consistency is important.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you saying it's trust, but I'm saying it's not just trust. If she know that girl is flirting with you, there's her right to pop off at her.
Yeah. Okay.
you don't even know.
What happens when you're not in the presence of that other one and they get
Okay,
in
so
here?
hold on, but how should she react? Because I feel like she should say, I think it's classy when a woman's like, no disrespect, but I just feel like you're out of line, with coming on. That's just how I feel. But then again, I think popping off and being, out of line and disrespectful is, it shows a level of, I don't know, insecurity in a sense.
However you
But-
address the situation is how you address
Yeah,
it. I mean,
but,
it don't have to be.
But you can say, you can politely like you like that word respectfully. They say respectfully a lot. Respectfully, can you just lower that down for
Too
me?
Far up said, laugh my ass off. I want a hood chick to check that.
Yeah, you gotta check. I mean, you can't. That's why I reverse it, because if a dude said that to your girl, you ain't gonna just say, "Hey, sir, look, she's spoken for." Da da da. Nah, you gonna be like, "Hey, bro, hey, man."
I don't know. I mean, if my thing is this. My thing is this though.
Yo, what's your
my thing
problem?
is this though. It's like if we out in a nice restaurant and we eating and we classy with it, I don't want her to be crazy with it. I don't want you embarrassing me now, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, it just depends on the. I think it has to depend on the scenario for me on how that person coming.
You know what? There's a lot of women. What you talking? Okay, I'm about to, and y'all can, and everybody can chime in. What you saying is, women can look at that and be like, "Are you going to protect me?"
So look, funny you said that. Yoli Dawson just said, "Look, if you have a man that makes you feel secure, then you don't have to pop off all the time."
Exactly.
That's
I will
what I
check
was gonna
someone,
say.
but doesn't have to be over the top for
Thank
every
you.
time
That's how I see it.
But
I
she
see it the
just
same
proved
way.
our point. Like,
But yeah,
you
I
gotta
get
be
that,
able
but-
to be the protector.
but-
If you can't let somebody, for example, your job as the man of the house is to protect. You cannot allow. So if even if it's a woman or man, if somebody come, I can tell you, I say this to my girl all the time. If somebody come into, I have to be that forefront. It ain't no embarrassment. It ain't no nothing. Like, I cannot let nobody disrespect you.
But what he said could happen on the first date. You could be on the first date and the girl do that. Oh, so you just
No.
hold on.
No. There's levels. There's levels. Whoa.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
That
for
happens
wifey.
on-
That don't.
Yeah,
no,
but what I'm
that's
saying
for wifey.
that can happen on a first date, second date with somebody, and you know what I mean. Somebody come and flirt with you, and somebody feel a certain type of
But
way.
that's even more disrespect. Like, he don't, like, the dude ain't he don't respect you at all.
And he could be.
If somebody come in, like, he don't care about you at all. Like,
But no, what I'm saying is that he could be feeling like that too. Like, if say for instance he go out, it's trendy. Like, he could be going on the first date, 2 days or whatever, and then somebody come flirt with him, and then the girl automatically start acting a certain type of way. Like, she want to pop off. Like, you see me with him, but in reality he's like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it could be too much.
But that's
too.
all right though.
It just depends on the scenario. That's how I see it. It just depends on, like, okay, so let me ask you this: if you out on the first date with somebody, right? Somebody come over and flirt with you or whatever like that, and y'all know y'all cool, y'all not really there yet, and she pop off and go off, you gonna be like, how you gonna take that?
I'm gonna take that as she protect. That's disrespectful.
Look at what 20J20 said. He said 5 + 4 = 9, 6 + 3 = 9, 3 + 3 + 3 = 9. There's just more than one way to get to the solution of that problem. Everyone is different.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't no way dude gonna just come in my and talk to my own. I'm sorry. Hey, look here, partner. First of all, you disrespecting me. Like, you hey, like, oh man, my bad. Look here, I'm just trying to holler at your girl. Like, what? I'm about to kill you in this daggone joint.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Shoot,
Yeah.
fellas, we 5 after 9.
Yeah.
Ain't really
Been
time flew.
5 after 9. It's been a good live.
Yeah, man, it's been real good, man.
Man, we appreciate everybody for coming and joining in, man.
Yeah, 100%,
TikTok
man.
is jumping.
Yeah, man. And
Jumping,
if you ain't done it
Ladies, leave your
already,
man at home.
hit them likes. You know what I'm saying? And share this joint after it's over. You know what I'm saying? And support the channel, man. We appreciate everybody coming in here tonight.
Absolutely.
And
Thank
next,
all y'all.
And next live, man, we want to bring some of y'all up, man, to get get y'all talking on this thing. So we can,
If you have, I don't even mean to cut my bro up, but if you have TikTok, if you have 1,000 followers, we can bring you up on TikTok. Just make sure y'all have enough followers to bring you up. But on IG, y'all already know y'all ain't got to have enough followers to come up on IG. We can bring you up and talk. But just want to make sure y'all know that.
And definitely, we're going to have the rebroadcast of this show on YouTube soon. Right, bros?
Yeah.
he said, right, bro?
Soon.
Right, bro?
Yeah.
And just thank y'all for support, man. We if y'all got, some topics y'all want to talk about, definitely shoot it to us, man, on IG or TikTok. And just thank y'all for support.
Oh yeah, thank y'all.
Appreciate
Appreciate it.
When are we going live again so we can let everybody know?
It's gonna be next
Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Yeah.
Next
Okay.
Thursday. The Thriller Thursday.
Same time, same back channel.
Indeed. So like I always say, tell a friend to come on in. And we can be friends on TikTok and IG. Thank y'all.
Lovers and friends.
Make sure y'all follow everybody that's in the comments on TikTok.
Yeah.
On IG, please.
Definitely.
Appreciate y'all. Peace.
All right now. Good night.
We out.